Hey, my DNA is right there. How the fuck is I'm a clone? So my main thing is I would just like for people to stop saying that based upon the fact I have kids, because wouldn't want to come up to my kids one day and they're afraid to embrace me because they think I'm other than they. I've never had different personalities. People just don't know.
Exactly. That's what I noticed. You've been the same person.
Yeah, I've never had different personalities. People just don't realize that. Nature Boy was intentionally picking people that obviously don't have no backbone to say no.
Women like street niggas because they have control over y'all.
Yes, his mentality is what got him clipped, because not only was he a thief,
tried to sneak this interview in and they ain't let us know.
One of many niggas who don't know how to go viral on the internet without starting a beef. It's just like bitches. Your boy did do people dirty, but he didn't do everybody dirty. Some people over there was legitimately down with what the fuck he was pushing. Some motherfuckers was legitimately on that. Yeah, I was really good at it. I'm gonna tell you what I feel about.
Nah,
that.
You vibrate right, it really be some vibes. As you project to the sky, fucking the ancestors live. They gonna be here when you die. I'm gonna show you these vibes. I'm gonna show you this.
All right, y'all. We are now back on Beyond 5D. We are ourselves the one and only Young Pharaoh. Nice to meet you, brother.
Salute, nice to meet you too. I want to give your platform a special shout out. Y'all know when I come on platforms other than mine, I always show love to not just the host, to in this case who this gentleman is, and to your audience, whomever you are may be watching this. I am very grateful and ecstatic that this gentleman reached out to bring me on. I'm gonna make sure that this is the most high level and volume of effort that I can give. As always, I'm gonna make this as informationally.
Y'all just tuning in. This interview is being premiered right now. So Beyond 5D, he interviewing Young Pharaoh.
Act as I can, as exciting as I can, and do it with the intent for this gentleman to be interested enough to bring me back whenever he may please. And so I want to say thank you again. Salute to you. Much love to you for having me. Shout out to the audience and everybody that's watching. And it's good to be back, as I could say, as if some of y'all want to say that.
Yeah.
And let's just jump right into it. Salute.
Yeah, much wisdom, brother. Yeah, one thing I've been seeing, a lot of people have been saying that the real Young Pharaoh is back. A lot of your true prime Young Pharaoh on that Nature Boy era. We're gonna get into Nature Boy documentary soon, but a lot of people definitely have seen the more authentic version of you come back. I'm pretty sure, I'm into astrology. I know you went to your Saturn return. You just turned 32. People's usually Saturn returns at 31. So correct. A lot of people were trying to bring you down, but I knew you were just going through a midlife crisis. I already see things that people don't see. So I knew that's like.
I would like to just jump in for a second.
Yeah.
And give people the details and just a slight correction. I was not and am not going through a midlife crisis.
Okay.
I was attacked.
Yeah.
I was drugged, and I was the victim of human rights violations by not only the United States government, but obviously people that are in my personal life. That is what happened. I became a millionaire in 2020. I brought 51 acres of land before I left Buffalo, and the people in this country thought it would be a good idea to try to drug me and then use the fact that they drugged me as a veil to say I went crazy. When in reality they drugged me. And then while I was drugged, they tried to get rid of any and all forms of physical and digital identifying forms of documentation. Like I said, from anything from my birth certificate, they tried to get rid of it. They closed all of my accounts, and they were going to completely steal 51 acres of land and $1.8 million and just act like I never existed. And so I'm not saying that you intentionally said I had a midlife crisis or not. I just want to inform you, because I'm pretty sure you don't even know. This is our first time talking. We even talk about this off camera.
Yeah, I seen other videos, other content of
yeah. So long story short, I had to basically defend myself, to which I'm still in right now, defending myself from the United States government. Since then,
here he go with that bullshit.
And I've been in the psych ward twice, signed out both times. I passed 4 730 exams within the last 8 months. Right. I've been arrested like 10 times. I got all my cases and charges dismissed, and I've grieved it. And I wrote everybody up involved, and I'm asking for execution or life in prison at minimum, along with the return of all of my funds that have been stolen from me through the years. And so I want to let people.
You looking at YP like this nigga is crazy.
Well, no, I didn't just wake up one day and just start tripping. This is not the first time I've ever been drugged. I've been drugged like 4 times. And when you drug, you got to detox it out of your nervous system. And then also you have to make sure your muscles and your tissues are back to the way they're supposed to be. So I just let people know I was the victim of a disgusting crime. Also, one thing I feel the need to put in there is, and like I said, I'm not judging anybody because I would go around all kind of motherfuckers. I'm not copping out, but it's just the truth. But while I was in there, and I'm saying this because this may help somebody, I was not fingerprinted or photographed yet. I was illegally housed, which is human trafficking and piracy. And while in there, obviously, I was angry and I was upset. And the government basically said, you need to be on an antidepressant. They tried to say I was schizophrenic, and they tried to say I have an anger problem. I need to be on the antidepressant. And the antidepressant that they tried to prescribe to me was Risperdal. Now, what I did know at the time was that Risperdal completely fries the nervous system, and it pretty much turns you into a vegetable. So, like, had I would have took Risperdal, I probably would have been slobbing on myself and shaking, and like, you know what I'm saying? I would have been like, I probably wouldn't have been able to even literally hold a pen. So I knew that they was trying to turn me to a vegetable. But what I didn't know about Risperdal until I researched it further when I was released from the psych ward is Risperdal is the drug of choice when people in, let's say, organizations like the LGBTQ want to become transgender. So if Risperdal doesn't only fry the nervous system, it gives you up to 44 double D breaths.
Yeah.
So what the government was going to try to do was take any and all forms of documentation that prove I exist, put me somewhere without documenting me, use the fact that I'm mad as hell, I'm in here against me to say I need an antidepressant. But imagine me taking Risperdal for 90 days. I would have came out with ass and titties if I would have
pause. What?
came out, because who says that they would have had to let me out? Because you could have gave me life without it giving me life officially, because nobody knew I was in there.
Right. So do you feel like at the age that you're at now that this is coming to an end after these 30 years? Like after this, you're at the age of 30, so you feel like this is coming to an end soon?
Now, when you say this, you mean me teaching, or you mean like this as far as like my interactions with corrupt government employees?
Your interactions with corruption.
Well, you never know, because I can't control if a motherfucker put a badge on or put a robe on and decide to go do some racist ass, ignorant ass shit.
Yeah.
It should have never came to a start. But what I will say is, y'all motherfuckers are gonna get executed. I already told China, I already told Japan, I already told Vietnam, I already told North Korea, and I asked that my paperwork be translated into Japanese, Vietnamese, Chinese, and North Korean. And I'm sending my shit to Nigeria. I'm not even playing. And I already sent my shit to the International Criminal Court. So it's gonna come to an end because all y'all motherfuckers going in the ground. So everybody involved is going in the ground. And I say
this might be a good one, y'all.
This in the most virtuous way possible. No disrespect to my kids. If they mothers is involved in any of that, as I suspect that they is, but if I find out that they is concretely and I can confirm, they going with you. I'm not playing no games with none of y'all motherfuckers. And like I told y'all when I was in there, I'm not afraid of y'all. And if one of y'all put y'all hands on me, I am gonna murk you. It is what it is. I'm gonna take as many motherfuckers as I can before I go. Nobody gonna put their hands on me, and you damn sure not gonna stick no penis in me at all. And I don't got to say what my permission, because you ain't never going to get my permission to do that. But the point is this. The government tried to
Why he always think somebody want him like that?
Rob me and assassinate me in Texas. It didn't work. And in New York, they tried it again. It just didn't work. But
this boy be lying his ass off.
Even worse, out of everything that they did that I'm stressing, is they tried to drug me and grape me. And so, like I said, if you got family and friends that's in jail, you better start checking them antidepressants. You better start checking them prescription meds, because they slip in hormones in there that turn you to a girl. And imagine me being in Binghamton psych ward and then calling home and saying, "Hey, I got titties." And how easy would it would have been for somebody to say I'm crazy, because you already got me in the so-called crazy house.
That's fact.
Right. So I want to stress that. And like I said, I'm not going for no cop out. Ain't no sorry. Ain't no none of that. Execution. I'm requesting execution. If I got to do it myself, I don't have a problem doing it myself. But like I said, I know not to endanger the public. I know not to endanger nobody that's innocent. I know not to go out here and endanger nobody. I'm pulling everybody to the International Criminal Court. Y'all all gonna get a fair and speedy trial. And then I'm gonna ask that y'all motherfuckers be scheduled for execution immediately.
I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. This live premiere interview. So we all tuning in, watching this together. Make sure y'all hit that like button when y'all come in. Appreciate y'all.
And so I don't give a fuck I'm not gonna never give a fuck, and I still don't give a fuck. And out of everything that y'all motherfuckers did that I may have had the slightness to forgive, I'm never gonna forgive the fact that y'all have tried to grate me multiple times on multiple occasions. And whoever the fuck in the military is doing that, may somebody get to you with a combat knife and rip your fucking guts out. And so with that being said,
hey, Dot, you better be careful.
grape is the most disgusting thing you can do to somebody, especially a man on a man. And so I want to put that out there. The government did that. They tried that. And I'm not going for that. So I'm getting mines for me. I'm getting mines for my kids. And I'm getting mine for my father. I don't give a fuck who listening.
Patrick,
I don't give a fuck if you a lieutenant, a captain, or something. I don't give a fuck who the fuck you think you is. All y'all motherfuckers that's involved is going to get it. I'm subpoenaing y'all motherfuckers to court. I'm asking for execution. And if I got to go in a room with each of y'all motherfuckers one by one and murk y'all motherfuckers by myself, that's what I'm willing to do. I'm not playing with y'all. We getting ready to argue about this shit in front of Xi Jinping from China, Fumio Kishida, the leader of Japan, Wu Thong, the leader of Vietnam, and one of my favorites, Kim Jong-un,
China,
the leader of North Korea. So I said to say this, I don't give a fuck. I'm not afraid of y'all. Y'all bothered me. You shouldn't have bothered me. And so I want to let the general public know that's where I've been for 6 years, making sure don't nobody grate me or making sure that I have.
Nigga, you been in a hotel in your drawers, dancing in the mirror, talking to Mel. Shut up.
Have a legacy and physical property and assets to pass on to my kids because the government was plotting on me and my baby mothers was disgusting enough to not only plot on me, but to let them do it too. And so I said to say this, this is as nice and legal as I could say what I had to say without it coming off as them trying to indict me for some bullshit. So like I said, I haven't said anything criminal or made any threats. Everything I've said is in the confines of the Constitution. And I'm standing on business. And hopefully all y'all motherfuckers is dead in the next 90 days.
Yeah. What's your thoughts and what's your opinions on the Nature Boy documentary on Hulu? It's going viral.
I'm gonna tell you exactly my thoughts and opinions on the Nature Boy documentary. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm gonna just tell you what I know for a fact about Nature Boy.
Okay.
I met Nature Boy when I went to New York in 2015 or 16. I want to say it was 15 or 16. I had an event out there. I went out there and I gave a lecture called "The Bible is Based Off Astrology." That was the first presentation I gave on Side.
What up, bro?
Side jumped in my comments on YouTube and he was like, "Hey, I see you do."
Yeah, this is a live premiere interview with Beyond 5D and Young Pharaoh. So we all checking in, seeing everything together.
Doing your thing, whoop-de-whoop. I come on Side Netter's Counting Studios. Now, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. At the time, I was a huge fan of Side Netter. So maybe he didn't know it, but I heard about Side Netter in prison. Like niggas used to talk about Side Netter like upstate in Wyoming. Like nigga, I've been in, like I said, niggas knew who Side Netter was. So through Brother Polite specifically. Right. And so what happened was Side Netter reached out to me to come onto his couch. And I'm like, fuck it, I go in there. This is before we fell out and before they tried to walk me and do all that grimy shit that I wasn't going for. But long story short, I'm like, cool. So now with that being said,
right now,
when I went to New York, I met Nature Boy.
But I don't know if it's actually being recorded right now. I think it's pre-recorded, but it's just not being premiered.
And I was already in communication with Nature Boy because he messaged me on social media before I came out there trying to link me. I seen Nature Boy as like a fan or a supporter. So that's how I first met Nature Boy. Now, Nature Boy heard my lectures and my Black Woman is God lectures, and he took my shit and ran with it. So let's just say,
and you took that from Polite, nigga. Shut up.
After I went to New York, when I met Side Netter, and when I first met Nature Boy, amongst other people, I met a whole lot of the motherfuckers. SETI, you know what I'm saying? I met a whole lot of motherfuckers when I went to New York. Nature Boy told me he was from Brooklyn, but he ended up really being from Atlanta. So I didn't even know Nature Boy wasn't really from Brooklyn when I met him. He gave me a false identity. But that was neither here nor there because I wasn't getting no money with the nigga. I don't give a fuck. Nigga could have told me his name was John Jolly. I wouldn't have gave a fuck. So that being said, Nature Boy ended up disappearing for like 6 to 7 months or some shit. And I just synced the nigga one day on YouTube and I'm like, who the fuck is this nigga on here talking about the Black Woman, this guy? Like that sound like my whole lecture. Mm-hmm. And I looked at the nigga and it was him. But what I noticed was he looked different than when I first seen him. When I seen him, he had glasses on with a haircut. And he didn't tell, he had glasses on with a haircut. When I seen him on the internet, his hair was longer. He just looked a little bit different, but obviously it was him. and he was being exposed by somebody named Ashe Divine. So in reality, Ashe Divine is who should get the credit for exposing Nature Boy. Ashe Divine ended up hitting me up.
Ashe Divine is the one he went on an interview with and said he told Banderella to put her fingers in his butt.
And I ended up hitting her up, and I'm like, I'm not gonna say I know this nigga because I don't know the nigga, but I did meet the nigga in New York, and I just gave her the ones and twos. Like, this is my rhetoric that's coming out of his mouth. Not all of it, but you know, most of it is my rhetoric coming out of his mouth. And I just gave her the heads up. So I jumped in with her because I felt responsible because you was using my teachings to be corrupt. And obviously everything that came out of his mouth ain't mine, but that Black Woman is God shit was mine and his minds. And so I seen him using the Black Woman is God to literally just abuse motherfuckers. So I felt obligated because that's like a nigga steal my pistol and go outside and blow somebody. I'm gonna feel some type of way because you did it with my pistol. Right. So you took my shit and you started running around and abusing people with my shit, and then didn't even give me no credit. And nigga, I ain't heard from you in like damn near a year, and I ain't seen you since I last seen you. When you just as much as anybody else in New York seen me come and get that presentation. So I felt that's how I jumped in when I started exposing the nigga. Now, yes, we did do a couple lives on Instagram where I thought it was funny to go live with the nigga, and like I said, I whooped his ass in chess on live. I did a lot of shit on live. I thought the shit was funny. You know what I'm saying?
Did you ever at one point feel like Nature Boy he self-proclaimed that he was a Messiah? Did you ever feel like he was a Messiah?
No, I felt like Nature Boy. I feel what I feel right now. I feel that Nature Boy is a troubled man.
Okay.
And even though I dislike the nigga and I want to punch his teeth.
Did he just say he felt like Nature Boy was a trouble man? What about you, sir? What do you feel about you then, nigga?
About his fucking mouth, I'm still don't take low blows. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't no low blow type of nigga, but I will say I'm not gonna make fun of Nature Boy's childhood, but I believe Nature Boy's childhood has led to a lot of the shit that we see him doing as an adult.
Yeah, so I heard here he did go through a lot of like abuse. And
right. So like, even though I dislike the nigga, I still would never play with that. I would never. It ain't about being scared or none of that. I don't play with niggas about shit like that because that shit anybody that could have happened to anybody. That don't mean you a bitch ass nigga or not. So like, if you got abused as a child or whatever, I know that that's off limits.
The question is, a lot of people ask. I don't know if you know, you might not know, but a lot of people are confused to how he got all these people under his like mind. Like, it was like a mind control energy going on. This is beyond a cult. This was like a spiritual MKO.
Well, Nature Boy was intentionally picking people that obviously don't have no backbone to say no. You don't gotta be the best fighter.
You would know a lot about that, wouldn't you, sir?
They're in the room, but you better at least be able to say I'm not down with that.
Have willpower and say no.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I don't expect you to be the hardest motherfucker all the time, but you better at least have the balls to be like, I disagree with this.
Biff, you hear that?
Even if I don't call 911, y'all let me walk out. Kind of like on Boys in the Hood when and got out the car.
So you were saying he was very precise and very accurate he was very picky on who he chose, right? So
he was intentionally picking people that probably would get he was over there. They say he was over there knocking niggas out and raping them. And I 100% believe that because he was making niggas do things over there that was creepy, and they was admitting it. Now, none of them never admitted to getting knocked the fuck out and raped, but them niggas was DPing each other in a way where I wouldn't do it. Nigga, I wouldn't DP my worst enemy like that. You know what I'm saying? So he was over there picking males and females that he knew he could mind control. And
he talk about his goddamn self right now, y'all. He telling on himself.
My biggest issue with Nature Boy is when he caused Mama Dia to die. I don't think a lot of people remember that. It was a Spanish woman over there, and he was telling her he could heal her, and he's a doctor.
I saw that in the documentary, and I didn't know that was actually real. He actually made
yeah. I'm the one that put that out. Yes, he told this Spanish woman he could heal her, and that I don't know another way to say it. He could heal her, and he told her that she should stop taking her medication. And he can heal her, and she died. Wow. Now the thing is this: whether the fuck you can heal her or not, nigga, this woman trusted you enough to stop taking that medication.
Right.
And this is what happens when you try to copy motherfuckers such as myself or Dr. Shavy, who actually know what they doing.
Right.
You don't know what you're doing. Nature Boy wasn't in it, and this goes back to the Messiah question. Nature Boy wasn't in it for the genuine healing of anybody. He was in it just for the views on YouTube, and people was stupid enough to goddamn get this nigga the views without even making him prove that he can do anything he's saying.
Right.
Like okay, for example, myself,
I can't believe this, man.
I got famous on accident. I got famous because people realized how smart I was. But had I never got famous, I would still be this smart. I would still have I have legal documentation behind my work. I can go into any courtroom in the country. I'm not afraid to go in there. I'm not going to jail. Like, I actually know the law. The FBI knows I know the law. You know what I'm saying? I can actually help you with legal work. I've worked with actual attorneys to get motherfuckers out of jail, not in, but out. I found human trafficking victims. I actually have
What?
a paper trail of shit that I can do because I've done it and I put it on file.
Yeah.
Now, no, I am
We need to see this file, Mr. Pharaoh.
not a licensed attorney, but I'm still better than licensed attorneys, and I write they ass to fuck up for a living. I made $1.8 million doing it. I write doctors up.
He made the $1.8 million doing legal work, y'all. This story just keep changing and keep changing.
I can tell you if your procedure was botched. I can tell you if your doctor fucked you up. My dad is a Navy veteran. Rest in peace to my father. So even though I don't have the so-called licenses, I have more actual work behind me than people with actual licenses, to the point where people with licenses call me. I've been on the stage with Doctors of America. I've been on the stage with Dr. Stella Emanuel. I got Dr. Shiva, the inventor of the email.
And right now you're in a hotel.
In the motherfucking House of the Senate. I have real doctors that would tell you we got on the stage with this nigga. So my thing is this: I have real work. I would never tell somebody I could do something without being able to prove it, because I proved it. Even if I had to, not saying I would use you as a test subject, but if I had to create a test subject and show you what I was going to do first, I'm willing to do that. Nobody actually asked Nature Boy what was his methodology or credentials. They was too busy having fun with the reality TV aspect of it.
Yeah. I did see your birthday, and I seen that you're a life path 33.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I seen that, and I know, that's the number of like being a master teacher.
Correct.
Usually 33. You're a Virgo, so I know you're very intellectual and you outsmart the average individual, especially among the spiritual community, especially these hoteps. And that goes to the next question. It's like, in the spiritual community, a lot of brothers, they claim themselves as a self-proclaimed Messiah. They proclaim themselves as the Messiah. I'm Jesus. I'm here. Like, they want people to bow down to them. I've dealt with this with Rashad.
He definitely want people to bow down. Fifth. You in the bushes, Nick?
I've dealt with this with people who want me to like bow down before them. And I'm like, yo, like, damn. But then I talk to other hoteps who are more wiser elders, which these individuals avoid. The first thing they tell me is like, we're all messiahs, which is a messenger. We're all messengers. We're all here to deliver different messages in different ways. So I want to get your perspective on that, YP.
Yes, sir. Beautiful question. I agree with you. I don't agree with that type of mentality. To me, if you ask me, that's that, and this is no disrespect to religious people, but I gotta say it, that's that preacher mentality. That I'm the one nigga in the building that could just basically, like, nigga, I could excuse my language, I could fuck your bitch and break your household up type shit. Like, my thing is, like, out of all of the years I've been doing this, I tell people I subscribe to Atanism, which is the Egyptian form of Buddhism, or you could just say Buddhism. It's just like in Buddhism, everybody has the ability to become enlightened and to evolve and blossom. Obviously, everybody's level of enlightenment might not be the same. Just like in a boxing gym, it could be 50 boxers in there. Everybody might not be on the same level, but we're all boxers.
Right.
Now, right. So my thing is, I don't tell motherfuckers I'm the Messiah and you should subscribe to me and listen to me, because, to be honest, how the fuck do I know I want you following me around? How the fuck do I know that I want you even following me? Like for example, if you was to tell me to follow you, how you know I'm not a liability? How you know I'm not gonna fuck your shit up? So it go both ways. I could falsely present myself to you and cause damage in your life, or I could gain a follower, but the follower could cause damage in my life. So my main thing is, what about vetting people? You know what I'm saying? Whether you think you're a messiah or not, how do you know this is somebody you want following you? Me personally, once again, I don't subscribe to that. I look at every single man, whether the nigga is a fucking surgeon or whether you're hustling, selling weed, I respect it. Every man is the leader of his own life, and every man is the leader of his own household. And nigga, even if you live in a tent, nigga, that's your place of dwelling. That's
He knew about living in a tent or the back seat of a damn car, huh?
Your fucking house, nigga. You get mail there. That is, nigga, I still need a warrant to come in your tent. I respect you that much. So, and I give everybody they respect that much. So I've never told somebody I'm the Messiah. I don't even like using that word because at the end of the day, nobody's higher than the sun. And as I said off the camera, I'm gonna say it now again. The only true messenger in this world is the sun. It is the only intellectual being that communicates with all forms of life simultaneously. Me and this gentleman is having a conversation. At some point in time, y'all will watch this, which means that will be the point in time y'all join this conversation. And but from this moment in oneself to that potential moment in oneself, the sun's still going to be communicating with me, him, and you. And so there is only one true messenger. We are just angels or vessels of that, right? We are just humanoid forms of that. And even if I was to ever consider myself a messiah or a prophet, it would not be at the expense of you or your family or for you to support that. And so there's people who say, Pharaoh, we think you are a reincarnated prophet. I won't deny some of those reasonings, but I'm still not going to make you kiss my ass and scam you or ask you for $100,000 and build a fucking and build some shit that's not that's like, you know, I'm not gonna mega church you. No disrespect. So my thing is their
You sure about that, Mr. Otten?
their intent for calling themselves messiahs is 100% opposite of why I would have ever did it if I ever did it, and I never did it. And I'm gonna tell you another reason why I don't do it. But the point is this: people like Nature Boy, and I'll go going on Rashad Jamal in a second too, because he's another nigga that stole my shit. Right? It came out of nowhere. But ended with Nature Boy. Yeah, Nature Boy's intent, even though a messiah and a prophet is not, let's say, a viceful occupation, right? His intent was 100% viceful while doing that. And so that's what the
I appreciate y'all for rocking with me this evening. Hit that like button for me.
problem was. He perverted. And by pervert, I don't mean, I want people to know, perversion does not mean like sexual deviancy. Perversion means like you poison something, right? Yeah. Like he perverted a divine position.
Yeah, he abused it with manipulation. Because I know he's very manipulative. So he got your teachings and then he added his own manipulative tactics, and he started to abuse women and hit them and slap men. And I heard of someone that was actually cool with him.
You do too, nigga. Why you looking all surprised like that? Put your eyes down, motherfucker.
I heard that he used to be a gay stripper. So
yeah, he admitted that to me. And yeah. Like I said, I didn't know that. That's how I found out he was from Atlanta. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I wouldn't even care if Nature Boy was still doing that if he wasn't robbing and killing people. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna knock the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, if you are a GAY stripper, and I'm gonna say GAY because I don't want to say anything that'll get this brother and then his platform or anything. And if he comfortable, it's his platform. But I don't want nobody like I had Young Pharaoh in there and I got flagged and took down. So I'm gonna just say GAY.
Yeah.
If the nigga would have still been GAY and stripping now or stripping when I met him, I wouldn't even said nothing to the nigga. Because at the end of the day, you choose whether you want to go in that club and see this nigga or not, right? He ain't tying you up and dragging you in there. If you walk in there and you pay money and you want to see this motherfucker, that's your free will. But what I am gonna fault him about is lying about it. He did not stand on business about his sexuality. He hid that, right? And I tell you all the time, I'm not GAY, but if I was GAY, I would 100% tell you that. I'm not lying about that. So I fought Nature Boy for lying about his true sexuality. And I realized that he was doing that because he was preying on motherfuckers. I mean, I'm just be honest with you, he was preying on motherfuckers. He was looking at you and he want you to know he was looking at you. And then on top of that, once again, he was falsely presenting himself as someone who can perform medical practices, and he was not able to, and he was causing the death of motherfuckers. I don't know if y'all forgot, and I don't want to stay on, I don't want y'all to think I'm just being long with it, but like, it's a lot of shit y'all must have forgot. I didn't see the documentary, but I still remember everything.
Yeah, it was definitely. So do you believe like a lot of these guys?
Let me say this because you don't want to forget this.
Yeah.
The nigga saw me do a home birth. He tried to copy my home birth, and if y'all remember, Velvet almost died. I don't know if y'all remember that.
I gotta see that video.
Yeah, I home birthed both my children, so he tried to copy me, right? And he tried to do a home birth, and Velvet, I believe her name is Ileana, if that's her real name, but I'm gonna say Velvet because most people gonna know her as Velvet, right? She almost died on the live. So like I said, Nature Boy did Nature Boy was fucking people up, acting like he knew what he was doing. And he knew that he didn't know what he was doing. But like I said, Pete, and I'm gonna end this here, kick it back to you. People were so caught up on the reality TV version of this shit that they forgot that this is like real life. Yeah. Like imagine if I was on The Bachelor, right?
They forgot that this wasn't scripted.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah.
We watch it, they're all scripted, but Nature Boy, they're all, he's just playing with these women, he's abusing them. It's just, and they're like, this is really happening. Like a woman literally just got slapped, raped, died, and it was like in 2018, 2017?
Let's just say anytime between 2017 to 2020. I think that's a fair window. 2017 to 2020. Yeah. So, and I'm glad you said that because yes, I want to remember that shit was not scripted, but you would have thought it was scripted because you probably would have never believed that'd be going on, but that was unscripted shit. And I'm gonna end that here, and I'm gonna let you ask your question before I speak.
Another question I was gonna ask: Why do people in the conscious community? Why are they very naive? That's one thing I learned building a platform. Is that a lot of people are very naive. They're looking for something to worship. It's like a worship gene that I feel like people have where they're just looking to worship something. A lot of the times, even with Jamal, he told people that we'll be bulletproof. A lot of people say we'll start flying, we'll get our powers back, this is about to happen, the flares, we're about to get our D. Like, it's a lot of stuff that makes it like we're about to just start doing some crazy stuff. And a lot of the times, I used to fall for it. But as I got more grounded, as I got more practical within my life, I realized a lot of it's just like a imagination, some type of. They talk about this in the 40 Laws of Power, but they play with people's imagination. And I was like, why is people keep falling for this stuff? Why are people so delusional? Why are people so spooky? Like a lot of spookism, and I'm like, bro, what is going on with the conscious community? Like, and I was someone I stay to myself, but I still see how people are living in a dreamland. You know what I'm saying?
Fifth, let me find out you in that hotel room with young Pharaoh. Why he keep looking over there? You in that room with him, nigga? Is you in that hotel room with young Pharaoh, Fifth? I am telling your girlfriend.
That's right. What it is people have that, and I hate to say it, but I'm gonna say it again. People have that church religious mentality that they bring into everything. And no matter what organization or community you have, when you have that mentality, you're gonna corrupt it. And like, yes, it's exactly what you said. Like now we are turning this shit into that pastor, you know what I'm saying? That one thing. And I'm not saying it like, for example, obviously there's fields that I predominantly lead in, but then there's fields where I would have to call somebody. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like imagine me not having the humility to say, nigga, if it's not legal, if it's not medical, if it's not like civil engineering, even a little bit of computer programming, don't call me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so you know how to do all that, and you in the back seat sleeping in somebody else's truck.
If it's not like by like something I know, like genetics, don't call. Like for example, I'm not a plumber.
Yeah.
Do not call me. Like, yeah. Like, do not call me to do your plumbing. I'm not gonna act like I can do your plumbing.
Yeah. Some people tell me the bad. That's how they do it, and I think it also stems from a lot of people. Like I was raised as a Jehovah's Witness. I was raised one of the most strictest religions on the planet.
So that's right.
As I broke out of it, I was like, oh, I seen other religions or religious looking like cults or things where people like force me to try to take my wheel and force me to do this. And I was like, oh my God, I do see it within the spiritual community. I'm not gonna say no, but I just see it everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, some people don't see it because they left the religion, right? They left Christianity, but now they're looking for something of a system. They're looking for a system, a structure, a technique of their spirituality. Some people don't believe in just being by themselves and going into nature. They want a leader, a pastor. That's why they look up to these people who have these.
And that's not, and to jump in, that's not particularly all the way bad all the time. But you said a beautiful word I want to highlight because I don't want nobody to skip past what you said. The key word is naive.
Naive, yeah.
They don't know how to use discernment to say this person would genuinely help me, or this person would genuinely help me, and this person is 100% trying to get over on me to the max.
Fifth. Hey, yo, Fifth.
On top of the fact you have that mentality of the sheeple, as I like to call it. And what people have to remember is the so-called conscious community was started in like 1915 with the Moors.
Okay.
So imagine that mentality of like just forcing motherfuckers into Islam and whoop-de-whoop. And then after that, less than 20 years later, 1933, which would put us 18 years later, you got the Nation of Islam, and the Nation of Islam was clipping motherfuckers if they didn't listen. So you basically niggas is gangbanging with Bibles and Qurans. You know what I'm saying? It's basically what it is. It's like, no disrespect, motherfucker. If you go to prison, I'm not throwing nobody under the bus. I'm not saying no names, but I'm keeping it real, especially in New York State. Nigga, if you go to any prison in New York State, the Muslims is doing the same shit the GDs is doing, the Bloods is doing, the Vice Lords, the damn Klan, whatever the fuck going on in the yard, the Muslims is probably running the motherfucker. They probably giving it. So I say to say this, like I said, it's religious.
Yeah.
At face, but at platform, at foundation, motherfucker, these motherfucking Christian, motherfucker, you think motherfuckers ain't selling coke because they Christian or yes?
Yeah,
so,
yeah, they still doing what they got to do.
Yeah, so I want people to know, like, don't ever get to the point where you don't think. And I'm not saying that it's all corrupt, but the point is, remember, crack came out, civil rights came out, so much shit happened from 1900 to motherfucking what 1999. So much shit happened in 99 years. A lot of these religions. I mean, a lot of these organizations, even if they started off genuine at heart, got hit with the same shit every other household got hit with, whether it was heroin, crack, Bible.
No, that's facts. He still have so many supporters, and especially like women supporters, after they know for a fact that he done shot into his baby mama house with his 2 daughters in there. Like, I don't understand how people still really rock with him like that. This shit crazy. I don't understand that shit.
Is that and third, religious movements. And so this is just the leftovers now. And I say to say this, I've been telling y'all this shit for years, and I'm gonna keep telling you, all of that shit need to go in the garbage anyway. Plant-based people, because that is what we are. We are a plant-based people. Scientifically classified as Negroid.
Are you plant-based? Are you vegan?
I'm vegetarian / vegan, and I say vegetarian / vegan not to try to sound cute, but because I keep it real. If I'm somewhere where I could be 100% vegan, yes, but like I said, most states in America don't even cater to vegan.
They don't care to be vegan.
So like nigga, some
Charlotte, right. New York. Well, New York does, but Atlanta and later in New York, but you got some states that don't. Florida's a little hard.
Right. So it's some states where I got to survive off cheese pizzas and shit, and I'm cool with that.
Do you eat bison meat?
Do I buy meat?
No, do you eat bison meat?
I don't eat any form of meat at all. The only way I would consume meat is if you sneak it to me. Meaning without me, I'm not buying.
Man, we didn't saw you. Stop lying. I still got that live when Banderella talking about she made a salad. You was like, you got that chicken in it? That chicken in it? Face ass nigga. So stop lying, Pharaoh.
I'm not nothing. I don't consume any form of flesh, because it is the contribution to the destruction of sentient life form, and it's a strike for that, and it's a war for that. So a lot of people might feel like because you're not out there yourself hunting and killing this animal, you're not contributing to his death. But technically, you the motherfucker that paid the hitman. So right. So just because you ain't the shooter,
I do believe that's why you are so intelligent, because you are plant-based. You're able to absorb more light to your aura. Because from what I know, I've been.
He must not be following Young Pharaoh the way we follow Young Pharaoh.
I've been vegan for 6 years, and when I went vegan, right, plant-based, I'm still a very masculine man, but I noticed a lot more light in my aura, a lot more attraction, a lot more skin glow, a lot more intelligence. I'm never tired. When I was eating meat, especially McDonald's or fake meat, I was like, I felt more like an animal, like tired, sleepy, more like I feel like I had to do things with what an animal does. You know what I'm saying? So you become what you eat. And if y'all gonna eat meat, at least make sure y'all eat like some meat that is healthy, like bison meat from Sprouts or
Adrian, it's new. It's premiering right now.
Whole Foods, but don't eat the meat that's from McDonald's or from a pizza package.
Man ain't saying nothing wrong. I agree with everything this man just said, and I'm not gonna correct him because he ain't say shit to correct. I would just like to add on.
Yeah. One
of the most dangerous things about eating meat, if not the most dangerous thing, is the fact that it carries extraterrestrials. I'm just straight say that it carries extraterrestrials. It carries spider eggs, worms, all of them shits is extraterrestrials. They do not belong on this planet. Those entities hatch inside your body, lay eggs. They take over your nervous system, and they actually not only will turn you to a zombie, but they have the ability to actually influence your mood and your physical behavior. That's what possession is. Like back in the 1800s when motherfuckers thought they was possessed by a demon, the nigga had a parasite. Okay, so imagine motherfuckers in Europe during the Dark Ages, the damn Catholic run around and kill, unalive everybody in the whole motherfucking castle.
That's
but
crazy.
He got a damn parasite. Resident Evil is real, but I don't think people realize that Resident Evil start off with a parasite, a worm, that little itty bitty worm that y'all think is just an itty bitty worm. That shit come 400, 500 feet. That shit'll wrap around your whole spine. That shit.
Oh shit, he on worms now, y'all. Oh shit, maybe he graduated from them damn spiders.
It read your thoughts. It could talk to the spider through the web. Like I said, when you eat meat, when you consume, and this is the last thing I'm gonna say about consuming flesh. When you consume flesh, not only does it take you psychologically to the level of an animal, right? It takes you lower because even the animal is not going to eat anything that's dead. Even the scavenger eat fresh meat. By the time the lion or the jaguar or whatever the fuck is done consuming this creature, it's not even on the ground for literally 3 minutes before a vulture is on it.
Right, I see.
Yeah, and to be honest, if the lions don't get off fast enough, the scavenger's gonna get on their ass. So the thing is this: imagine eating even lower than the lowest level of what you call the animal kingdom of scavenger. Animals is not eating 6 to 8 month old dead flesh. When you go to the store and you buy meat, you're buying something that has been dead for literally like 6 months before it got to you.
Whoa, that is a wake-up call. Nah, for real. Like, people need to hear that. So what do you feel like? Because I'm very, I like debates as well. So a lot of people who are eating meat, they will debate you right now. They'll be like, well, our ancestors ate meat. They hunt meat. They hate meat. We work meat. And our ancestors, we need this to be our warrior energy. That's what I like. That's the main argument that a lot of brothers and sisters in the conscious community, hoteps, all of them was like, what do you got to say to that?
That is an excuse that people use to sound smart and justify their barbaric ideology that they have adopted. Your ancestors did not eat meat. They were forced a diet that made them sick, so they couldn't fight back. Pork was shoved down people's fucking throats. Nobody was willfully eating pork. First of all, the pig is a genetically engineered creature. It's not even a natural creature. And it was genetically engineered to do exactly what it's doing, to house extreme amounts of filth. And then when you eat it, you get sick. It doesn't matter who the fuck you is and how good you think you could fight. You can't whoop my ass with a stomach virus. You can't run from this fucking slave plantation with a stomach virus. So they forced meat on people. People didn't willfully eat meat. Eating meat is a consequence of war. Meat was first introduced to Egypt after the spider was introduced to Egypt, and it
here we fucking go.
Turned the Garden of Eden into the desert that we see today that we call Egypt. Egypt is not actually a desert. Egypt is the Garden of Eden. And then after that, Serapis and his son, I believe his name is Serapis, Ptolemy. The Ptolemies are the ones that turned everybody into carnivores and cannibals. And so when the Ptolemies came into Egypt and the spider was introduced and it basically killed everything and destroyed the vegetation, people couldn't grow food if you wanted to. So, and then it was a temple that was built. I believe it was called the Temple of Ephesus, but I have the exact name in my presentation. It was a temple that was built where they forced people to go in there and eat flesh and drink blood. And today that is called communion, when you go to church and you drink the blood of Christ and eat the cracker, the flesh. But at one point in time, that was a real thing. It wasn't no blood and no cracker. It was take your ass in there and take a bite out this dead body. Wow. And this is where vampirism come from and all of that come from, because the emo culture, the gothic culture, and the satanic culture was introduced to Egypt through the spider, and they was forcing Egyptians to eat corpses while they were starving them to death. And for those that rebelled, probably like me or you would have did, we was killed or we ran off. But for people that was too scary, they became flesh eaters. And then after a while, they started eating animals and eating shit like that. And that is how people started eating meat, because the land was literally destroyed and it was nothing else for you to eat. And some people wasn't willing to commit suicide, honor seppuku. Some people wasn't willing to fight to the death and crash out. Some people actually were cowardly enough to actually lay down for that. And so eating meat is a consequence of agricultural sabotage and famine that was introduced by the spider being introduced by the Greeks and the Romans into Egypt.
Oh,
Facts.
God.
And so even with our ancestors over here that some people call the Indians or the Native Americans, whatchamacallit, even when our ancestors ate meat, it was only during the winter time. And this is why I'm gonna just say the Indians, even though I don't like using that word. This is why our ancestors, who are considered to be the Indians, never wasted any part of the animal, because they knew it was wrong to kill it anyway. So the way to honor you after death was to even use your body fat as oil, to turn your bones into a weapon. So that way your soul knew in the cosmos, wherever you were, I knew I wasn't supposed to take your life, and I'm proving that I didn't mean to waste your life. Right. That's why people were so sentimental when they killed and they prayed over their food, because they knew they weren't supposed to be doing anyway, but they didn't have shit else to eat, because there are people here who have weather machines and shit like that, and they go to different lands and freeze the land and use it as a war tactic.
I like the way you break that down, YP, because basically what you're saying is meat should be only eaten if you're in survival mode.
No, nigga, that's not the point. You need to ask him about them motherfucking spiders. Why do they keep letting him go on with this goddamn spider story, though? What the fuck?
So the fact that we eat it,
I wouldn't even eat meat in survival mode.
People eat it. It's like it's showing how low that we have gotten. We're not supposed to be in survival mode. We're supposed to be eating life, a garden in our body, but we're acting like we're in survival mode. We're acting like we gotta survive out here. Unless really living in survival mode, which some people are, they live in check to check. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it goes deep.
That's right. And once again, you're living even worse than the lowest level of scavenger.
Yeah.
Even a damn roach ain't gonna eat no meat. What you want to bet? Put a piece of pork, put a piece of pork on the ground and put a roach on it. It'll lay eggs in it, but it's not gonna eat it.
Oh,
which I want to bet. It'll lay. That's what I'm saying. Even the nastiest bugs and the nastiest insects still are not going to chew and swallow what humans are chewing and swallowing. Wow. They'll lay eggs in it though. They'll use it as a breeding ground. But even the nastiest damn worms and roaches and whatever you could think of, flies and mosquitoes, even those know not to consume dead flesh. So imagine a human, but that's how low in the mind people were forced to live back in the day. And I'm not making fun of nobody, because you.
How many times y'all done rode by or walk by a dead ass animal? That motherfucker full of flies and maggots. Fuck this nigga talking about.
You don't know what the fuck happened if a nigga run through your city and tear that bitch up. You don't know what the fuck, how brutal they would become. Obviously, I'm not a sadist or I'm not brutal, but these motherfuckers were, and their form of punishment was, we gonna make you eat the dead bodies of your population. We're not going to feed you. We're not going to give you rice. We're not going to give you grains or rice. We're not going to do that. If you get hungry, eat your dead comrade. That's how brutal that they was. That's like me and this nigga right now saying we finna go take over a country, and obviously we still got to feed you if we take you prisoner. But imagine if we decide not to do that. Imagine if we say, fuck y'all niggas. Not only is we taking y'all over, bitch, if you get hungry, shoot a motherfucker you handcuffed to.
So what about a lot of the vegans a lot of people go vegan, right? Only about 20% of people actually stay vegan. A lot of people go back to eating meat because they're trying to gain back that muscle. So what do you feel about people who are dying? They want to be healthy. They want to be plant-based, but they want to build a massive muscle. Of course, I'll tell them to eat, chickpeas, quinoa, nuts, and things like pumpkin seed powder and amino acids, right? But what would you say? There's a lot of
you can get your weight up being vegan. That's not saying you saying it, but I'm just saying you out there. That's an excuse for motherfuckers to go back to eating that meat. It's only one thing that I will say in their defense. Some people can't cook, and if you can't cook, you just can't cook. It don't matter if it's vegan or meat or not. You know what I'm saying? Your ass can't cook. And what I will say is a lot of people purposely introduce nasty ass food or shit that's just distasteful. And just because it's vegan don't mean you want to eat it because it's nasty. But like if you fuck with like Target or Wegmans, I recommend Wegmans and Target. Most states don't have a Wegmans, so I say Target.
Wegman,
Right. That Wegmans need to go international. They need to let me promote Wegmans. And with that being said, there's places where you could get like vegan sausages, chicken, motherfucking what you would consider ground beef, like whatever you have a meat version of. Even the texture of it is like meat. You can eat.
Yeah, a lot of that stuff is bad though. All that Beyond Meat stuff is terrible.
I ain't say Beyond Meat.
Okay, well,
I say that, but I'm just saying that a lot of these products, a lot of these products have the same textures as actual meat. And I tell you what, I eat some Beyond Meat before I eat real
Nah, not me. I'd rather eat real meat before I eat Beyond Meat. Because when I eat Beyond Meat or anything, I'm getting sick. I get sick when I eat fake meat. When I eat whatever, I take a
YP like, nigga, fuck you talk about, nigga. My buffalo chicken sandwich, that fifth baked meat is bussin'.
a bite of maybe some healthy bison meat. I mean, I'm going to sleep straight. But I eat me some Beyond Meat. The fact that it's mystery meat and they use all these synthetic chemicals, that. But that's not saying you're wrong though. I just said my body, and I know some people's maybe your body might be different, but I just know my body, bro. I can't handle Beyond
Meat. I am under no circumstances ever gonna consume flesh in my life on intentional. If I realize I'm eating meat, I'm gonna spit it out. Right. Depending on what it is, I go make myself throw up if I think it.
Bro, we saw you eating McDonald's. What is you talking about?
At a parasite.
A parasite, yeah.
But like I said, I'm going beyond.
I take my wormwood, black wood.
Yeah. Facts. I respect. Yeah. Wormwood, all that. Yeah.
Blue cloves, you get, and you feel like a god when you clean out your body. Like you feel like your brain gets smarter, your brain good. And
yeah, I have a loyal pledge that I have made to Shizen, which is nature in Japanese.
Okay.
And I'm 100% never going to consume a sentient life form. I will starve to death and
wow.
I'm going to my grave.
Yeah.
I'm going to I'm not gonna say grave because I'm not being buried because you ain't go through that either. But I'm going to transition out of this lifetime whenever I organically do.
Yeah.
Having never, from the point in time I turned vegan and vegetarian until now, contributing to the destruction of any creature for consumption.
Right. Yeah. So going back to the main topic of the video about the Messiah, like, do you feel like we are all Messiahs? Or you feel like it's one grand Messiah? Because we didn't mention that in this video.
I feel like a lot of motherfuckers should be executed. Okay. I feel like a lot of motherfuckers is not worth feeding. I feel like a lot of motherfuckers is not worth housing. I mean, if you want my opinion, I feel like a lot of motherfuckers should be rounded up and just executed after trial. Like, I feel like a lot of motherfuckers are just completely worthless and wasting time in this world, let alone talking about they a Messiah. How you a Messiah? You're not even a decent human being. How you a Messiah? You're not even a decent neighbor. You know how many motherfuckers get their life ruined because they just move next door to the wrong motherfucker? Mm-hmm. The wrong motherfucker could get you fired, get you locked up, lie, get your kids took CPS. So, like I said, fuck all that Messiah talk. We need to figure out. We need to make sure that your ass ain't eligible for execution. But I say this. The word Messiah translates to Lizard King, they say, but I'm even willing to go further and say it translates to arachnoid. When you take the vowels out of it, it's just mus, like a hiss, mus. Mm. But a lot of people don't realize that the snake is not the only creature that potentially hiss. The spider hiss. Yeah. And Messiah, right. And
yeah, too.
Right. And just like Yahweh means ow, it bit me. Yahweh means ow, the spider bit me.
He said, yeah, y'all. I ain't fucking with no more of these interviews because these niggas is lame. What do you mean? Yeah, you know better beyond 5D. You fucking know better, bro.
So like the spider is actually the deity that they use to block out the sun. It's actually the devil. And I say to say this, people be running around saying they the Messiah. I literally could run around and say that, and I don't even say that. So like, imagine me trying to respect another nigga saying that. And I literally could right now run around and say, nigga, I'm the Messiah. And I don't even say that. So like, imagine a nature boy saying that, or like this goofy ass nigga from Chicago, Rashad Jamal saying it. And I say this, I'm like, yo, and speaking of this motherfucker, Rashad Jamal is another nigga that did the same shit Nature Boy did to me. Let me make sure my brightness is up so y'all can view me. He's another nigga that did the same shit Nature Boy did to me. What did Rashad Jamal do? Watch all my videos and just 100% tried to jack my whole style.
Rashad Jamal was on a whole different level than YP though. He didn't really talk about the same shit YP talk about, so I don't understand why he said Rashad Jamal was copying his shit.
How the nigga stole my university concept, everything I already had going on. He tried to steal it, and he thought he was gonna bully me. And this is sad to say. I don't mean to say it, but he thought he was gonna bully me because he from Chicago. And this ain't no disrespect to Chicago because I go to Chicago all the time. But the point is this, nigga, I don't give a fuck where I go, nigga. I go to Bompton. I go every dangerous city in the whole country, nigga. Not only have I been there like 5 times each, I walk to the store, nigga. When I mentioned
He got the hiccups, y'all.
Chicago, nigga, I parked when I drove all the way to Chicago in that Mustang, and that when I had that burgundy Mustang, nigga parked it and walked to the gas station. Walked from a trap out. And nigga, I didn't walk past like 30 GDs, 40 GDs before slap them niggas up.
He swear he's so hard, but he damn scared of spiders in the darkness and water.
So like I said, I'm not pressing niggas or acting like I'm doing crime, but please believe that I'm not afraid to walk to the store. Okay.
Yeah.
No matter where I'm at, nigga, I'm walking to the store. I walk to the store through any fucking hood you could think. Nigga, I didn't walk to stores in Inglewood, Compton, South side of Chicago, East side, West side. I didn't walk to stores in motherfucking Haitian neighborhoods in Miami. Nigga, the places where the police is afraid to go, you liable to see me walking to the store. So I say this. His mentality is what got him clipped, because not only was he a thief, he was a bully. And
that was the one thing that like I really respected Rashad Jamal. Like, I told you, like, he called out a bunch of names. He put my name on there, and I'm someone who been supporting him the closest. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what the heck? I supported him, brother, the closest. So, and then I had my response, and people, a few people was like, I had some people on my side. It was like, yeah, that's kind of weird. Like, but some people was like, no, man, you I'm like, yo. And then I finally, that was the moment I finally had like an awakening. I was like, yo, what if he really has people brainwashed? Like, what if there's really a cognitive dissonance?
He did have people brainwashed. He did. Yeah. Cut you off. Listen to me. My teachings are so good that it's not like they have to convince you. The facts are there. My research, listen to me, my research is groundbreaking. I made the History Channel admit that the Dead Sea Scrolls was fake. My research is got the CIA attention. So imagine you putting out shit that nobody never heard and it's true, but they just don't know that you're not the author of it. They just don't know that you didn't do the research. So this nigga did the same shit Nature Boy did. Ran this goofy, stupid ass to the street with my shit. And everybody was like, ooh, this is some good shit, because it is good shit, but they just didn't know that he wasn't the author.
Yeah.
And then they didn't know that he was a piece of shit in the background. You didn't know that he was a fuck ass nigga. And like I said, I ain't talking no shit because he ain't here. I said it to the nigga, and I told the nigga drop his addy. He was scared to drop his addy.
Right.
My problem was, and let me say this. I told the nigga to drop his addy because not only did the nigga steal my shit,
he threatened your kids. He
threatened my kids, and he thought I was that hoe of a man.
Yeah. That was one thing I'll say. I'm being genuinely honest. I once was a supporter of this man. I honestly did this from my soul. I was once a supporter of this man, and that was my flaw. I did not see and hold him accountable for the things he did. That was the one thing. When you cool with someone, you got a homeboy, and he cheated on his girl, right? Sometimes you let him get away with it because he's your homeboy, right? Because you don't see the things. But the one thing I didn't see was that, yeah, this man was dissing a lot of people. He's willing, just like Arcade said, he's willing to put another brother down to build himself up. He did it to you. He did it to lots of people. And that's the issue. Why do you have to put someone down to put yourself up? Not only that,
why are you foolish enough to play with people?
Yeah. But not also, let me say this too. He also plays the victim a lot. That's like his main thing. When people finally respond to him, right? When people finally get them fired, the first thing he does, the government's against me. Oh, see, I told you to sign up with the government. I told y'all they're all against me.
That's the same thing YP do, though. It's the government. It's the government. It's not your ass lacking motivation to do what the fuck you need to do as a man.
Oh my God, I'm here. I mean, he starts crying, like he starts getting emotional. And it's like, and then you know what that does? That wins sympathy, right? Y'all thought I wasn't gonna talk about it. Yeah, I was. He wins your sympathy, right? But we look like the bad guy, and all we did was just like chilling. We minded our business. Young Pharaoh minded his business. Young Pharaoh never said nothing bad about Rashad Jamal.
I didn't even know the nigga existed.
Bro, that's not true. That's not true. YP went off on Rashad Jamal. What y'all talk about?
Yeah, Rashad Jamal came, bullied the man. He got online, right? And then Rashad Jamal played victim. That's all Rashad Jamal does. He starts things.
I got the video.
People respond. YP versus, he gets, look at y'all.
Rashad Jamal too. I got a video on that shit too. Like, Rashad Jamal never said that he was gonna kill YP kids. He never said that. He never said that shit.
Oh, and then he wins y'all sympathy. He wins some of y'all sympathy. Some of y'all feel bad for the man. You're like, man, he's in jail. Oh my God. Then it's like that's how he gets y'all. But y'all don't see how he made us feel bad. He made us feel angry. You don't see y'all. We human. We emotions too. We brothers. You know what I'm saying? So we got soul too. He ain't the only one who going through stuff. Man, we got through stuff too. We got family.
I agree.
He got emotions too. We got emotions too. Yeah, we might be strong men, but we still got emotions, man. And we men. You know what I'm saying? If someone come up with you, I'm knocking them out. I'm a man too. That's just right. We all men. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. I think he does underestimate people. He's very impulsive. He has no strategy. He's not strategic. He did put himself in that situation. Just in that situation very impulsively, and he blamed everybody else. He blamed it was all apparently my fault, apparently Arcade's fault.
YP, he talking about you for real.
19 Keys, Billy Carter.
Because he used the tactic of what most people do all the time. Let me turn myself to the victim where I'm the perpetrator, because he's no disrespect. Like I said this to him already. You a bitch ass nigga. Me personally, nigga, I must listen to me. If I say fuck the police, I'm gonna say it right to your face on body camera. But I'm not gonna start with you. But I'm not no hoe ass nigga. I'm not gonna say nothing about you and don't take. I'm gonna say fuck you, nigga, right here in your face. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say nothing about you and be like, I didn't say that. So my main thing is, goddamn, nigga, you did some shit to people that you knew you was doing.
Yeah.
And you didn't even have the balls to stand on it. I would have at least been like, yeah, nigga, I said that, or yeah, I'm on that type of time.
Yeah.
But he knew that morally he had no reason for it. And what it is this. He is just another one of many niggas who don't know how to go viral on the internet without starting a beef. It's just like bitches. It's just like niggas. I mean, it's just like bitches. Some people have reality TV shows that get millions of views, and it's not a problem. And then some people cannot have a reality TV show without them fighting and trying to hurt each other.
Yeah. He comes to he used to me, he beat up women and stuff like that. So I know he comes from violence. But a lot of
Fifth is in that room with him. Y'all look. He's looking at Fifth right now. I promise y'all, Fifth is in that room with YP. Fifth, you in that hotel room with YP, bro? Nigga, you in that fucking room.
times he'll even say like he's a gangster first, a guru second.
Just because you beat hoes up don't mean you come from violence.
I
don't.
Clearly somebody in that room with him. And it ain't Banderella, because she said, fuck this nigga.
Don't beat hoes up and I'll kill you.
Right.
Like I said, just because you beating on them hoes, like at the end of the day, I would prefer to just eat some pussy and chill. I don't want to have to whoop a bitch ass. But like I said, just because niggas is beating bitches up don't mean you about that life. Because like I said, I don't beat bitches up and I'll murk you with my bare hands.
Right.
I prefer.
Nobody knows what the hell the ice wall is, Patrick. Fifth be on some goofy ass shit. I really don't know. I don't know.
I prefer to use my hands.
Yeah.
Or I prefer to use a knife. I'm not no go get a gun nigga either, even though I'm deadly with that. I'm not even a go get a gun nigga. So let me say that to y'all.
You are not deadly with a gun. We saw you live in action, motherfucker. Fuck you talking about.
On this interview, my main thing with the nigga is this. He probably spent like, ain't no telling how many years he was doing it. He probably been doing it since high school, picking and choosing, muscling niggas in the motherfucking hall, you know what I'm saying? And but the thing is, you ran into a motherfucker that didn't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell y'all right now in this interview, I don't care if y'all think I'm capping. I'm still walking around by myself right now. I've been walking around by myself since I was 15 years old. Nigga, if you put your fucking hands on me, nigga, if you don't kill me, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna break your fucking neck and body slam the shit out you. I'm gonna do something to you so brutal that when they find you, nigga, it's gonna be like on Family Guy. You know, on Family Guy when they twisted when they talk. I'm not playing with you. I'm not afraid of nobody.
Yeah.
And if I ever gotta go, I'm gonna go. It's gonna be brutal and nasty. And if you're not on some shit like that, don't snuff me. Don't do none of that. Don't play with me. Don't come up to me talking about you from Chicago, nigga. Because I don't have no problems with Chicago. But actually, if
we saw that video, Richard Homeboys that fucking poked you all in your forehead. So don't act like you tough, buddy.
I give a fuck if you from Chicago. I don't. Nigga, I done been in the first nigga I ever met from Chicago. Nigga, I was in prison. And the nigga was cool. I ain't gonna front on the nigga. When niggas was in Detroit, I don't know if you remember. It was a thing in Detroit. and like from like 2012 to 2013, all niggas was doing was stealing Dodge Chargers. Niggas was pulling motherfuckers over on the freeway, snatching you out the Charger. I did it. The niggas that was doing that, I did a bid with the niggas that was doing that. And I ain't talking about the Kia boys, no disrespect. No disrespect to the Kia boys. I said this. I done did prison bids with niggas that my first time going to prison, I was 16. I was handcuffed to a Muslim nigga that chopped his wife's head off.
Yeah.
I have been in maxes since I was 16. I ain't never been in no juvie. So like when you come up to me talking about you from Chicago, nigga, I spent the majority around my life with people that got murder charges and it's just a number.
Princess,
you don't even know where this nigga from. He just got a number. So I said to say this.
Checking in.
My thing with him was he probably was getting away with that shit every day, robbing niggas and scaring niggas with that I'm from Chicago shit. He ran into it. Nigga, fuck if that nigga would have told me he was in a danger. I wouldn't have gave a fuck if that nigga would have told me who he was. And I'm gonna say it again. And like I said, this ain't none of that. I'm not never gonna play about my kids. I want to let everybody know this. You can say I'm ugly. You can say whatever you want. I'm most likely not gonna respond. But to play with my kids, and I say this, that's how I got into it with the NOI. Not to make this about them, but I don't think people remember. How did I get into it with the niggas of Islam, right? What's the nigga name? Ben X and Rizza Islam tried to press me, talking about something. If you don't stop teaching in the community, basically something gonna happen to me and my son.
Hey, so that right there, that's not true. I got this video. I did this video. It's called The Beginning and End of Young Pharaoh. And it's him and Golden through their whole like little relationship. They used to play pranks on each other. And Golden had her brother call young Pharaoh acting like the NOI. And he said, if you don't stop teaching, he did say, I'm gonna kill your kids. But that was Golden brother, and they was playing a prank on YP. And she told him that was her brother who did that. So he really know that they really didn't do that. When I dropped that video, I'm gonna make sure I point it out because she said it clear as day that it was her brother and they was playing a prank on him. It was the same day, if y'all know, when she spray painted his Mustang. She was playing a little prank on him and shit. But I got the video. I'm gonna do that shit soon, but that's not true. They never did that. I got the video to prove that shit. Golden said it herself, and he was right there.
And I put them niggas in the group chat, and I'm like, listen.
Yeah, bro, it was a prank. It was Golden brother. She called YP, and she said them exact words that he just said. It was her brother who did that shit. They never reached out to him. They never called him. It was none of that shit. If I could find a little clip, I'll play it at the end of this shit.
Is y'all serious? Because I'm gonna come kill one of y'all right now. Like, tell me if you can, because I don't play like that, nigga. So if it's a prank, tell me it's a prank, because you talking about you would do something to me and my son. Nigga, I'm about to come knock at your door right now, nigga. And them niggas copped out. But the point is this. It's always, and where did the NOI start? Chicago. So I was like, it's always a nigga in the black community trying to threaten somebody and bully somebody like they tough. And in reality, I'll put a knife in your ass. It'll come out your mouth. I don't give a fuck, nigga. So my main thing is this.
With him, I realized he just
don't play with me. I'm not playing with you. I don't like the majority of y'all niggas anyway. And don't ever play with my kids at all. I don't give a fuck, nigga. You could send this video all around every DA office in the country. Do not play with my fucking kids at all, nigga. I smash you in front of the police. I smash you right on body camera, nigga. I don't give a fuck. All I talk about, I don't give a fuck. All that I get my gun, you gonna have to get to it, nigga. I played kick return in high school. You know how fast I am? I'm gonna pop the trunk. You're not gonna make it to the trunk.
YP sounded like he hard right now, y'all. This nigga scared of spiders and shit. Shut your punk ass up, nigga.
You think you're gonna make it to the trunk? I'm gonna down you. So my main thing is this. Do not play with me and do not play with my kids. I'm not walking around committing senseless violence. I'm not threatening nobody. I ain't even fucking no nigga bitch.
For sure.
That's how much out the way I am. I ain't even fucking nigga bitch.
Too.
You know how many niggas bitches I'm talking about? That's how I am.
I'm the same way, bro.
Make sure y'all hitting that like button for me.
I keep it clean.
Yeah. Like, but don't come up to me. Don't come up to me trying to press me.
Yeah. Because
you think I'm a celebrity and you're going to get a viral moment. And if you do it, have enough sense not to say something about my kids, because that's going to guaranteeingly make me confront you. So my main thing is this. Rashad Jamal did what many black people do. Try to go viral off a confrontation. But he just went too far.
Yeah.
If he would have just said, "I punch that nigga in the face," I probably wouldn't even respond. I probably would have just, the nigga probably be somewhere running around right now, viral, and I wouldn't even say shit. Besides him stealing my shit. But like I said, playing with my kids and stealing my shit, you thought I was the ultimate hoe.
Yeah, he has some type of provoking spirit in him, man. That definitely was trying to provoke a reaction out of you.
Rashad Jamal is the type of nigga that in a prison, he'll steal your shit, and then after he hit your cell, he'll run to the bubble and
y'all see he keep looking over there. I swear Fifth is in that room with him, bro. Like
say you robbed him, and the police would take the victim to the box. Trust me, I done seen that nigga run in your cell, take your commissary, and then run to the bubble and be like, "CO, they trying to rob me."
Yeah.
Now it looked like we trying to rob you because we chasing you, but really, nigga, I'm chasing you because you got my shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. He just thought he was slick, and like I said, he probably was actually successfully getting over on people like that.
Yeah, he was.
And in the meat, I'm saying
the best manipulators are actually good manipulators, and I think that was the thing. Yeah, he did get you to your rage point, but at the same time, it showed like, bro, this man never is accountable. He has never ever once on camera came and apologized for nothing he did. It's always everyone's fault, the government's fault. This part, he's never wrong. He's never accountable. All the people who follow him, even once I was like,
what he keep doing? Hold on.
Camera came and apologized.
Somebody's in that room, right? Or am I tripping? Y'all tell me if I'm tripping.
For nothing he did. It's always everyone's fault, the government's fault. This part, he's never wrong. He's never accountable. All the people who follow him, even once I was like, we never held him accountable. He was just this innocent person that never apologizes, and he feels like it's everyone's fault that he's in a cell. And it's like, bro, did you ever ask yourself, okay, maybe the universe put me in here. Maybe it's some type of spiritual. Everything's spiritual. This is spiritual. It may be something spiritual that put me in that cell. It's like things like that. People don't ask those questions. Now you got some people who definitely know what's going on, but it's like, you know what I'm saying, even with the Orishas, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I heard a lot of he wasn't working with the Orishas right. I heard they put his ass in there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people telling me that. So it's like, it goes deep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and at the end of the day, a lot of people are wrongfully in prison. I'm not saying that there's times in his life where he probably wasn't wrongfully in prison. He probably was. But what I will say is, it don't look too good with you being accused of abusing people's kids and you saying you didn't do it because you threatening people's kids that you don't even know. That's what I will say. You understand what I'm saying? Like, imagine being charged with.
And your ass is recording Banderella's son using the bathroom. You a fucking weirdo too, nigga.
Abusing kids, and you trying to say you didn't do it, but then you all over the internet threatening it. KILL somebody kids you don't even know.
Right, yeah, I can see that. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So like I said, but my main thing is just whether he did it or not, I don't give a fuck. I know his ass better not never run into me.
Yeah.
Period, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, man, I mean, listen, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like the size of them niggas, but you taller than that nigga. But even
if he was taller,
he's like 5'4", but I'm saying like you don't gotta worry about that man, bro.
Bro, listen, even if that nigga was 6'3", bro.
Let me find out he another fucking Fifth Element.
I crush niggas.
Yeah.
Who you think
no, I box too. You 5'11"?
5'8".
Oh, you 5'8"? Oh.
Man, listen.
Young Pharaoh, you are not 5'8", sir.
I mean, I wouldn't give a fuck if that nigga was 6. I wouldn't give a fuck if that nigga was Shaquille O'Neal in his prime. I'll crush that motherfucker. So my main thing is this. All that playing with me, like I said, I don't play with niggas, bro. And I don't give a fuck if a nigga bigger than me. I actually like fighting people that's bigger than me.
Yeah.
I can hit you with my true strength.
Yeah.
A lot of people know I'm doing, man, listen to me. I'm doing 2-finger push-ups like my nigga Pharaoh.
Barely. We got the videos too, nigga.
The most push-ups I ever did straight was 400 straight. I take a lie detector test. Right now, I probably could do like 150, 180 straight. I'm strong as hell. Like, just because I'm not 6'3", 200 pounds, I could go into a gym right now and bench press more than a nigga that's 200 pounds, 230 pounds. I'm not.
Show us. Please. Please show us.
No weak ass nigga. My workout game is Shaolin Monk level.
Mm.
And on top of that, I know how to actually fight. But even if I didn't, you're not going to slam me. You're not just going to handle me like that.
Yeah.
You're not going to handle me like that. I've been wrestling since I was 6 years old at Canisius College. Canisius College is the #1 college in motherfucking New York State for wrestling. And then I trained at Western New York MMA, which is the #1 MMA gym in New York State. All the niggas that went to UFC from New York came out of Western New York. everybody that I damn near fought, all my exhibition matches was damn near versus champions. So I'm 6-1 in K1 kickboxing. I beat damn near all champions. I'm 1-0 in Muay Thai. I beat a champion. Even though the fights wasn't for the belt, I still beat niggas that had belts. They just was non-title fights. So like I said, nigga, I could fight very well. So at minimum, we both gonna be missing teeth and we both going to the hospital.
There's also a lot. Another thing I want to bring up too. This goes into you. There's a lot of, theories and spooky. A lot of people in the woke community are very spooky. There's like a spooky little, like a lot of spooky theories that you're like a clone, right? Now I know when someone's really a clone. I know damn well you're not a clone. Like, I remember your authentic soul. But why do people feel like you're a damn clone?
Because people love drama and people love to gossip and people love to just do frivolous shit. Why would you say I'm a clone without asking me to take a DNA test and then confirming that my helix of my DNA is not altered? How am I a clone? Don't I post my STD results every time I take them? Same people telling me I'm a clone don't ever say this nigga posts his. I'm the only celebrity that posts my STD results. I just post.
Celebrity, nigga? You living in the back of Fifth Element's truck, nigga? Fuck you talk about?
Posted my STD results like 30 days ago. Like every time I take an STD test, I post them. Okay, my DNA is right there. How the fuck is I'm a clone? So my main thing is, I would just like for people to stop saying that based upon the fact I have kids, because I wouldn't want to come up to my kids one day and they're afraid to embrace me because they think I'm other than they father.
I guess because you in and out of jail, so they think every time you come out of jail, you're getting worked on, and then I guess because you've had different personalities, they get confused, right?
I've never had different personalities. People just don't know.
Exactly. That's what I noticed. You've been the same person.
Yeah, I've never had different personalities. People just don't realize that I come off like a nerd or a geek on the internet because my platform is about education, but in real life,
you're a gangster.
I'm an ex-hood, and I ain't gonna say ex, but like nigga, I'll blow you.
Yeah.
In real life, I'll blow you. At 16 years old, I was classified to MRU. I was, you know what I was doing at 16 years old? Smacking the police hands when they was reaching for me. I remember I had the pistol on me one time. The police reached for me. I smacked the nigga hand down, told him, don't do that. Yes, nigga, I didn't up the goddamn.
And then what happened after that?
Damn blick on the, I ain't gonna say that. I didn't up the blick on them people before and cocked it on their ass. Like, stop playing me, nigga. I'm not going back. I was backing out on police when I was young. I wasn't running from them. I wasn't hiding from them. When the police used to pull up, I used to stand right there and ask them, what you want to do? So when I was younger, I was way more of a firecracker than I am now. And I'm only chilling for real now because I got 3 kids. If I have 3 kids, I would have tore this motherfucker apart about them trying to grape me. But I know for a fact that my baby mothers ain't shit. So I can't leave my kids in this world with them. So I had to hit them in court. But you don't think I wanted to, I ain't gonna say nothing, but you don't think I wanted to run up on something? Yes. Yeah. And so I said to say this. Motherfuckers is just too busy trying to judge motherfuckers based upon, not saying my image is fake, but that is the virtuous version of myself that I have formulated.
What it seems like, Young Pharaoh, it makes more sense in, Real Chosen was telling me that you worked with him, but he was saying like it makes more sense when people believe something because it makes more sense to their brain. If their brain feels like you're a clone, it makes more sense than to believe that you're a real person.
No. Some people actually get a kick out of saying shit that's not true. And they know it don't make sense. And that's why they saying it, because they hope that something bad happened.
Right. There's no actual proof that you're a clone, but they saying it don't make no fucking sense.
If I was on a road trip, a motherfucker keeps saying he crashed. You know I didn't crash, but you trying to will it into existence. You know I'm not a clone, but you gonna keep saying it so much that you gonna hope somebody come and try to clone me.
Oh,
like motherfuckers is indirectly trying to speak your downfall in. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Young Pharaoh. They believe you are gonna get cloned one day.
Well, anybody doing that's publication of misinformation, which is a federal crime. So I'm gonna ask that y'all stop doing that on your own, or else y'all gonna get some legal mail in the mail, or somebody gonna knock at your door after we trace your IP address, and then you gonna get subpoenaed to court. And if I can't execute you because what you did is not that strong enough, I'm gonna still get you put in prison. And then when you get it put in prison, you gonna find out why I know Bird from Minnesota. somebody probably gonna cut your fucking face. And so I say to say this: stop spreading rumors about me that can get my children that could jeopardize me as a father. Pick something else.
Yeah.
Please stop saying I'm a clone. Please stop saying anything that would jeopardize me or stop me from participating in fatherhood, because y'all doing that Negro ass shit on purpose, because y'all motherfuckers ain't got shit better to do. And y'all some evil ass motherfuckers. That's what it come down to. But I'm gonna leave that right there. And I say to say this, you know, as we go into this interview, I have 11 inventions. I got shit ain't nobody never came up with in their life. I got over 100 pounds of legal work. I got the true calendar that I created it. I could tell you exactly where we are in a galaxy, down to the second, potentially the microsecond. That's how accurate my math is. And I got a whole lot of breakthrough research that nobody has done. No disrespect, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, or Johnny Cochran fused together couldn't fuck with my work. And I say that confidently. And I say it again. Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, and Johnny Cochran fused together couldn't fuck with my work.
Y'all hear this shit? Like, do y'all hear this shit? Do y'all know of any of them to be sleeping in the back seat of their homeboy truck, eating ramen noodle sandwiches, bringing generators out to the damn truck? No. Okay, cool. Me either.
Mm-hmm.
I know the law better than Johnny Cochran. I expose shit further than Malcolm did. And when it come to Martin, I didn't hit the damn corruption of the government harder than Martin Luther King ever could.
Oh my God.
So my thing is, I didn't put more work in at 22 years old to fucking 26 to 27. I put more work in than motherfuckers that was here in the civil rights movement. And all I'm asking for people to do is stop saying shit that could jeopardize me being a father. That's all I'm trying to do now is be a father.
Are you trying to be a father for real? Or are you trying to be number one in Star Wars with Darth Maul? Okay.
Podcast from time to time and game and put all my research and put my work out. And I would just appreciate if y'all save me and potentially Kim Jong-un and through the federal government to step up, coming at to knock at your door and telling you to you can put up content. I'm not telling you not to put up content about me, but anything that would harm or jeopardize me from walking in the house normally with my kids, I'm not saying it about nobody. I would appreciate you not saying it about me.
Right.
I'm not alone. Stop saying that.
I have one request before you go. Can you? I want you to just watch the Nature Boy Hulu thing through here, just so you can get. I want them to see a live reaction.
Let's go.
Nature Boy. We wanted to trust him in everything he did. He was king, he was God. No, this is not how life's supposed to be. He would preach, go into nature and get in tune with the planets. It was clear he wanted to build the following. Is this thing working? My inbox jam-packed with the one question: how do I join? There were a ton of people coming from all over the world. It seemed like what he had was a utopia.
You're chilling hard.
Super excited where Nature Boy is. That's where I'll find my truth. I just got on the flight. First 3 months were great. Waking up in paradise. But we became like night and day. You all bow to me. Nature Boy, criminal, a cult leader. Something was screaming at me now, but I ignored it. Disrespect God and see what happened. What in the world is going on here? It was brainwashing, mind manipulation. It got to a point you no longer trust yourself. It's cult leader 101. Who is your God? You are hungry. And things started to escalate. He separated the women, and then it was so scary. You in captivity. She was reported missing.
That was the one you talking about, yep.
I never imagined what it culminated into. It comes with SWAT to they break the door, baby. Don't shoot it.
Yeah.
They were his play toys. He had to be destroyed. Nothing dies in nature.
Yo, isn't that? I know it's crazy, but the editing was hard.
Eddie, that was really good editing. I'm gonna tell you what I feel about that.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get nobody in trouble, but like I said, especially Velvet, them hoes is right over there with it. They on that interview now, copping out, talking about it was a cult. Y'all bitches was over there. Y'all was right with that motherfucker. They was right with his ass, especially Velvet. Listen, I don't think people remember me. I was in the trenches when it came to this. Me and Ashay Divine is the one who did this. If y'all remember, Velvet left like 3-4 times. It came back. So the nigga couldn't have been that bad because bitch, you left and kept coming back. It's not like you was chained to the wall and you couldn't leave. Bitch, you was coming back and forth. Your father was trying to get you. I remember motherfuckers was on live buying, like, we'll buy y'all tickets, y'all can fly home. Like, I remember people used to buy Carbon Nation members tickets and fly them home. Like, so it ain't like y'all was trapped over there. Y'all was stuck over there. If Nature Boy wouldn't have went to jail, they would still be over there turning it up now. So my thing is, like, some people are victims. But what I don't like about hoes is bitches be down with everything until the nigga getting, okay, for example, that's like me, I'm selling drugs. Let's say I'm selling meth. And I got a bitch. I'm single right now, but I'm be hypothetical. My bitch know I'm selling meth, right?
Yeah.
That bitch buying coats. That bitch buying cars. That bitch turning the fuck up. Her boyfriend is a rich drug dealer. But then when the feds come, imagine you saying, like, I was scared for my life and he was, bitch, you been in here balling with me. You've been in here with me the whole time enjoying this goddamn lifestyle. So my main thing is this: Nature Boy did do people dirty, but he didn't do everybody dirty. Some people over there was legitimately down with what the fuck he was pushing. Some motherfuckers was legitimately on that. And everybody in that documentary is not a victim. Just like I tell motherfuckers in R. Kelly case, am I defending R. Kelly? No. But here's what I mean, completely no. But I am partially.
They made it seem way worse. Like everybody there wasn't getting bullied by him.
Yeah. Like here's no. Most people was, but when it comes to the girls, especially Velvet, bitch, you was right there.
Yeah,
you was right there. And they just often said about R. Kelly, so don't nobody think I'm just saying I'm on different R. Kelly. If the police raid a trap house or a drug house, the plug is always more important than the person knocking at the door. So if I got if I got a couple ounces of crack on me and a crackhead is knocking at the window asking for a nickel bag and the police coincidentally raid at that time, you only getting in trouble for $5 worth of crack if you get it. I got multiple ounces allegedly of crack on me. So I'm getting in more trouble. So the thing is this, R. Kelly was a customer. He wasn't the plug. So why all of the mothers and the grandmothers that was dropping their kids off at his house literally?
He would say some shit like that. You know why P like him young. So of course he gonna defend R. Kelly. He like them little girls and shit. Barely 18 and shit.
Driving them and dropping them off. Why they didn't go to jail for trafficking? It's no way in the fuck you could convict R. Kelly without convicting them parents who consensually dropped their fucking kids off. R. Kelly wasn't going outside knocking bitches out and dragging them the fuck off. He wasn't going outside date raping hoes. Bitches was dropping their kids off at his house and coming to pick them up. So R. Kelly should have never got in trouble for that if the fucking parents wasn't gonna get in trouble for that. Because it's called chain of custody, chain of command, as well as all elements of the crime. Okay, so what I'm saying about Nature Boy is this. Nature Boy wasn't knocking motherfuckers out and putting them on a plane and making them go to wherever the fuck he was at. They was getting their ass on that plane and going. Now, yes, a lot of them were deceived, but bitches like Velvet, I don't give Velvet the excuse of being deceived. You knew exactly what this nigga was doing, and you was with it, and you went back like 3-4 times.
Yeah.
Now, some people can be like, I did not know that this was going to be like this. And those are the people that left and never came back. But for the motherfuckers that was going back and forth, at the end of the day, they was in love with that internet fame. They never had it. 500,000 followers, videos doing 1 million. They ain't give a fuck what that nigga was doing. They was in love with that internet fame. They never had it. Why you think this bitch so fast to jump on that motherfucking documentary? Okay, but why are we not talking on that documentary about, bitch, what the fuck you was doing? You was helping that nigga punish people. You was helping. He was punishing people abnormally, and bitch, you was helping select the punishments. You was the damn chiefstress or whatever the fuck they was calling this bitch. You was the wife of the master teacher. So whatever penalties he was laying down, you was enforcing them. Nobody, if you remember, Velvet was the one kicking all of the hoes out.
It's like you said, he was very selective. If he would have chose you to come there and he would have told you to get on your knees or slap you,
I would have shot him on the first day. He would have woke up with a big ass blast on his face. I would have shot him on the first day. I would have blew his ass.
I don't know, YP. Your actions lately, you probably would have bowed down, nigga. You've been a little funny acting lately. With your hiccuping and shit.
Yeah. Because I know if you told me to come there, man, I would have socked the shit out of his
I would have shot him. I ain't gonna lie. I would have went right outside and got her. I would have went right outside and I ain't gonna tell y'all what I would have did, but I'm telling you, that nigga would have been right on the internet holding his face like this. He would have been like, the nigga with the dreads just blew me.
Right. Yeah. So
the nigga with the dreads just blew me.
I'm not gonna play. I would have shot the nigga just like I would have ripped him. But like I said, I'm not going for no grape. And like I said, no, I'm not just going to get no weapon type of nigga. But like I said, they say the nigga was over there raping niggas for DP.
Yeah.
I believe that. And as soon as I would have seen that go down, I would have shot the nigga. I ain't gonna lie. And I don't mean with no firearm. But I said to say this. Nature Boy should have not went down by himself. Just like R. Kelly shouldn't have not went down by himself. But they did.
You feel like the government should have done a whole documentary on Nature Boy? Do you feel like he deserved that? Because he's already.
I feel like the government need to be in trouble for how long it took for them to say something.
Oh.
They should go down for professional negligence because Nature Boy had like a 10-year run.
He did? I thought he came out in 2018. He got taken down in 2019.
Did he? I don't know. I thought the nigga just went down a couple years ago.
Nah, he only had like a 2-year run.
Just okay, maybe he been down there. I don't know. But I know for a fact that
Hell yeah.
I know for a fact that
he didn't have that much of a run. He's just his run was very big, and right after Nature Boy, you kind of came in and Jamal.
I actually was before all of them.
Oh, you was okay.
Yeah, I've been out before all of them. I've been out since 2015. A lot of people don't know I didn't even blow up on YouTube. I went to YouTube because Facebook banned me. I blew up on Facebook with Derek Jackson. Remember Derek Jackson?
Yeah.
No homo. The handsome chocolate nigga that had all the hoes and his baby mama was cock blocking with her.
Handsome chocolate nigga. What are you talking
about? Ass. Ruined the nigga whole shit. No disrespect. Shout out to my nigga Derek Jackson. If you watching, go right back up Derek Jackson and start back talking to them hoes like you was doing. Fuck that bitch. Go right back up and start back talking to them hoes, black man. Period. Go back up and don't let that bitch guilt trip you.
Another topic. Do you believe that the black woman is still God? Just because
his name is Beyond 5D. It's right there on the bottom of the screen. You type that in, you go to his page.
You went through so much trauma with your baby mama.
Well, if I didn't understand my own teachings, like no disrespect, my baby mothers don't hold that much weight in my life. They don't. Like if I was going to abandon my ideology as far as genetic origins, I would have just never came out with it because I don't even like my own mother. So imagine me just like.
We can tell. That's why he had that hatred for black women. But he got to remember that he raising 2 black daughters though. He got to get this shit together for real. He got some beautiful babies.
Like I said, my baby mothers don't mean more to me than my own mother. I don't like my own mother.
Yeah.
For the fact she's a piece of shit. But the thing is, that teaching is not to be manipulated and to be perverted for men to abuse women or for women to abuse men. And when
YP, you abuse every woman that you get with. Every single woman that you have been with in the public, you have physically abused. Martina, the only one that you probably didn't put your hands on because you know her baby daddy was going to beat your ass. But every other woman that you went public with, you put your hands on them, shot at them, or pulled a gun out on them. What you talking about?
When I say God, that don't mean like you could strike me and beat me and abuse me in the house, bitch. That shit means that genetically and astrobiologically, the origins of humanity come from the universe, and the first physical humanoid was a woman who happened to be black. So when the universe first manifested itself into physical form, it came in the form of a woman.
Shit, I thought he was about to say a fucking spider, y'all.
Right. So when the universe first said, I want to exist on this planet as an organism, it came as a woman. And then from the woman came man. And it gets deeper. It's going to be more in my documentary, but I want to be clear about that. The black woman is God do not mean you could cuss men out and abuse men. And we got to live on your heel and we got to be oppressed by you. Like, this is not no feminist ass shit. And I got to say that because I know the feminists that grab that and run with that.
Yeah, that's another thing too. where you pushing that the black woman has gotten a lot of men. It's like it is true, and I love my women.
I switched it too. I ain't gonna lie. I switched the title of it. The title of it is the black woman is noon, N-U-N, and then parentheses God.
But a lot of women did take that the wrong way. They like it's a balance, but they like no, the matriarch energy got to a feminist movement, and then the feminist movement. Now women want a man to like kind of like bow down to them, low key to the point where they want. Like I've heard women literally tell me they want me to be submissive to them. I've heard women tell me that they're a king. And now it's like their egos are growing of a woman. It's not just emotion. You're dealing with women with strong egos, and I'm like, yo, it's like especially if you're dealing with a modern black woman. You'll be lucky if you're a man and you got a good relationship, or you're a lucky man, because it's like it's not everywhere. A lot of the times they don't like accountability, they don't like being led, they don't like anything that has to do with structure. And when they finally get into that, it's like they get rebellious towards that because they feel like they want to be the bigger, more powerful person. They feel like they know it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
they probably need to be locked the fuck up somewhere for domestic terrorism.
Yeah,
you probably be hitting on your dad or hitting on your baby dad or your brothers or the men in your family, and you probably a fucking domestic terror. You probably be getting niggas fired and doing all kinds of shit. I'm glad you said that, because let's make sure we iterate that. Excuse me. My teachings are never to be corrupt. My teaching is never to oppress a man or a woman. My teaching is 100% based upon genetically founded and provable research about humanity's origins.
Yeah.
Other than that, it is not for you to basically abuse your gender role. And like I said, I changed my shit to the black woman is noon, N-U-N, as in the Egyptian deity that represents the universe.
I like how YP, you said do not abuse your gender. That's what
yeah.
They started abusing their gender.
Go ahead, no, keep talking. Go ahead.
Yeah, they started abusing their gender to the point where they feel like they're not longer a woman, but they're a woman and a man. To the where it's like they have the power to basically overpower a woman. Overpower a man and kind of take his role as well. But the man, you know, we gotta still bring the structure, because we don't got periods, right? Our testosterone fluctuates, but we are more stoic, we're more stable, we're more logical, and we use our left side of the brain. So we solve things, right?
That's right.
Sometimes women, they don't have the ability all 24/7. So it's like more so of a balance. You know, we need the woman, the woman need us. We gotta start fighting. We gotta start just loving each other. Because at the end of the day, I don't know if you know about Brother Yosef, but he be pushing like a lot of like love, like, you know, we gotta bring back that love, like good relationships. Some people still believe in that, the black love, and some people don't.
Nah, I don't believe that we should ignore that some people are not capable of doing what it is we need them to do.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, it's like this. It's like you got dogs that are trained to the point you could take them to one of them dog championships. Them shits jump through the fucking hoops. They know when to stop. Then you got some dogs don't got no home training. Them shits pissing shit on the rug. You couldn't take that motherfucker off the leash at all, let alone know how to sit there and follow a command. So am I saying become an animal abuser? No, but we gotta have discernment in what the fuck positions we put people in. You have some people that actually are mentally and emotionally strong enough to have a family unit, and you have some people who probably should just get sterilized and be allowed to live the rest of their life without having kids, because you are too much of a danger and a liability to the community. And it ain't no telling what the fuck you would do. So it's like it's either we execute y'all motherfuckers and get rid of y'all, or we just put y'all in a position where no matter what y'all do, you can't hurt nobody. One of the two. Like I said, like some motherfuckers, listen, when we talk about black love and a family unit, that's a 60 to 80 year commitment. You living with this man and you living with this woman until y'all die.
That's a lot.
Y'all gotta get along till y'all die. Some motherfuckers you can't live with for 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Right. So like, imagine just being in a rush to goddamn jump into some shit that's gonna be way worse than if you sing. I'm not in a rush to go get into a relationship and fuck my goddamn life up.
Yeah, do not rush. I tell men, do not rush, because you're not missing out on nothing.
Yeah, like if you don't really want to be in a relationship with me, bitch, we ain't getting in no relationship. But like, I'm not in a rush to go try to foot a public, black love, because most bitches don't give a fuck about being no wife.
They don't care, bro. Like, they don't care, bro.
Like trying to wife a bitch right now.
Yeah.
A bitch actually think you a bitch ass nigga. Like,
bro, that's when you, as a man, that's when you really woke. Like, a lot of people want to be woke. You really woke when you realize that most women just like the idea.
Don't want no man.
They like the idea of a husband. They like the idea of a marriage, but they don't know how to act like it.
Because they don't want it. Because they don't want it. Because if they wanted it, they listen to me. How the fuck you can't submit to your husband or the nigga in the house, but your side nigga don't have no problems? Your husband, you don't even talk to your husband with respect. He gotta call, he gotta tell you to do something 4 or 5 times. But the nigga you ain't supposed to be fucking, you listen to him the first time. You pull up when he call you the first time. Yo, you can't be on time for your husband, but you ain't late during them sneaky links. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's not about a bitch can't, it's about a bitch don't want to.
A lot of them don't want to. Yeah.
A lot of bitches don't want to. And I accept that, but for the bitches that don't want to, go over there. And for the bitches that want to, let them come over here.
Right.
And that's what the real problem is. The average person in America, the average woman in the West has abandoned the psychology of livelihood and motherhood, and they are only choosing what I would call to be an aggressive prostitute. I'm not making fun of nobody if you prostitute. I believe it should be legal, but the key word is aggressive prostitute. Yeah. Like if you're not giving this bitch some kind of money or paying some kind of bill, this bitch will literally watch you die.
So that's why you living in a hotel right now, Froze? Motherfucker. It's her fault that you in the hotel?
Don't believe me? Have a heart attack. Go to Miami during spring break and have a heart attack and watch how many hoes walk right over you while you dying on the counter. So like I said, women don't.
Because women are supposed to be tapped into their nurturing energy, right?
That's their job.
But some of them are so detached and they're in their sexual nature. There are a lot of women, they use their looks. They do a lot of glamour magic. They use their looks.
What y'all think he doing when he reaching his arm over there like that? He twiddling fingers and shit.
But deep inside, it's a whole different person. The women are the best. They're not talking about all women, right? But some women are really the best at cloaking themselves.
Right.
Like they will be the most beautiful women. They look religious looking with dresses. But you learn this woman, you will learn that her whole goal is literally to get control and power over you. And that's why even Charleston White said it. He said she'll have you do some fucked up shit in the house. And guess what? She get her hair done at the hair salon and she gossiping about you with her friends. She got you in the group chat. That's just how it's in her. Like that's some woman's nature. It's a conquer. That's a devil. Like that shit is not, bro. I'm telling you, man. So like I said, this ain't all women, but this is something that is being pushed because of the music. It's not like we can't just be like, oh, it's the music's fault, but it's something that they have to be aware of. Right? It
is women acting like they are less mature and less intelligent than they are because they're even using that as a scapegoat to get away with your behavior. It ain't the music. It ain't none of that. Cause nigga, I listen to music all the time and I know not to get up and do that shit.
No, I'm talking about like, what about the Megan Thee Stallion, the Cardi B?
Megan Thee Stallion, no disrespect. Megan Thee Stallion ain't making these hoes get up and do shit. These hoes will pop on Megan. You think Megan Thee Stallion could make a bitch get up and do anything? Nigga, Megan Thee Stallion was on Bad Girls Club. They'd beat him about whoop that bitch ass in 3 episodes. Like I know bitches that was on Bad Girls Club that was hard and we never heard from.
They was on.
You be watching Bad Girls Club, Pharaoh?
when she got cheated on by Klay Thompson, they was bashing Klay Thompson. They was ready to cheat on their husbands for
you a baddie.
Klay Thompson. They was ready to do all type of stuff.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what. It's time to start mentally and emotionally evaluating people and why it is they do what they do.
Yeah, it's just celebrity worship, man.
Whether celebrity worship or not, if you will let a motherfucker convince you to fuck your household up and they don't even listen to me, at the end of the day, Megan Thee Stallion could cheat on any nigga that she with. You know why? Because she's famous. There's always going to be somebody in her likes. There's always going to be somebody in her comments who don't care about her moral character and who don't care. But you ain't famous.
Yeah.
We don't know you. You at home with no followers and you at home with no audience and you at home with no label and no other celebrity friends. So when you cheat on your husband and fuck your life up, you better hope your parents are still alive and you can go back to their house. Okay, so the average person need to realize that just because what a celebrity can get away with doing and what you could get away with doing is 2 different things.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, like this bitch, even if she ain't rich, I ain't counting her pockets, but even if she ain't rich, she's famous. She get millions of views. Don't nobody give a fuck if she. I ain't saying don't nobody give a fuck because obviously it was wrong. But the point is this: it's a nigga out there somewhere right now that don't give a fuck about her cheating on me, him, you.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't care. That nigga gonna be happy just to ride around and say, I'm in the car with Meg Thee Stallion. He'll marry that bitch. So she can get away with doing shit like that because she has the audience to do it. The average person following her, nigga, you getting on the bus to work. Bitch, you getting on the bus to work. Like if you cheat on your husband, bitch, how the fuck you getting to work? How your husband to work? Like you're done. You can't shake back how she can shake back.
It also goes into like, I know, brother Kalai Moonra?
No, sir.
We're talking about the same thing with the black woman because he goes in on the black woman, right? And it's not all black women. Again, I don't want y'all to get defensive, but he's saying like with some black women, they average about 3-4 bodies a year with a man, right? So that when they finally have their child, it's not sometimes the DNA is not 100% of the father because there's so many men in their DNA. The DNA test never comes back 100%. So he was just saying like, this is the result. When you have a child with a black woman nowadays, it's like with any woman nowadays, sometimes that's why the child is never 100% yours because it's still a little bit DNA from the 29 men that she slept with.
I would like for women to be more responsible with their bodies, and I know somebody gonna say my body, my choice, and it is.
But you let Banderella put her fingers in your. Okay, you're right. Women need to be more responsible with their bodies.
It's your body and your choice, and I would just like for y'all to be more responsible with y'all bodies and to take more accountability. And I'm gonna just end that there and keep it nice there. But with that being said, yeah, like I said, I want people to make decisions that they're not afraid to stand on. And I'm gonna say this before I go because you said something that triggered this thought. I always tell people I like hoes, I like sex workers, I like strippers when I throw parties. You know why? Because they standing on business. Not meaning that don't mean you're gonna take them home, but like they're not lying about why they're
not lying, bro. Like
stripper is not gonna lie about why they in the party. They there to get some money and shake some money. Now you might not even hit that.
Men don't care about undercover. Men don't care about direct hoes. They care about undercover hoes.
Right. And I think the most dangerous person is the motherfucker that's trying to uphold the image and act like I don't do this and da 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 da. Like when bitches go to parties and then say somebody raped them. It's not never the bitch that do OnlyFans, most likely. It's not the bitch that strip. It's not the bitch that's an ex-porn star. It's the bitch that got the good job, the degree. She snuck here. She didn't want nobody. She walked in with the hoodie on, didn't want nobody to see her walking in the party. Right? Instead of her saying, I went in the room and I ate a dick up, or I went in the room and I woo, she'll say you raped her because she that embarrassed about what she did. So I say this, I would like for women to just, I don't know what y'all got to do because I'm not a woman, but like do like what they do in the NFL or the NBA, like do a substitution, like all the weak ass hoes go to the back or go over there. You know what I'm saying? All like the corny ass scary hoes go over there because y'all the ones creating the majority of the motherfucking problems, and then y'all create most of the problems because y'all scared to stand on business and say that that's what the fuck you doing, and then take that type of woman and then bitch you got the nerve to be out here a single mother raising a so-called man, and all you doing is raising a scary ass nigga that's gonna run around and grow up and do bullshit.
Yeah,
because you ain't got no.
Accountability is a big thing, young Pharaoh. I know some women.
Accountability is a big thing, young Pharaoh. This nigga don't know what accountability is. This nigga don't never take accountability for shit.
God, you're attacking the divine feminine, but it's like, bro, men gotta hold the woman accountable, just like we want y'all to hold us accountable. Do the same,
No, it ain't even. You better do it.
I think when he do that, they hold hands. Fifth, like, touch me. He stick his little arm out. Pharaoh stick his little arm out. They twiddle fingers and shit.
I'm telling you, you gotta do it.
Yeah.
You know why you gotta do it? How the fuck, bitch? Whoever watching this and whoever this I'm talking to, whoever this resonate, that's who I'm talking to. Bitch, whoever you is watching this right now, if you guilty, you know in the back of your mind you guilty.
They already like,
you want me as a man, I gotta run into a burning building as a firefighter. I got to come arrest a nigga and get him off you if I'm a cop. If I'm a security guard or a bouncer at the club, I got to make sure a nigga ain't date raping you. I got to literally put my limbs, my teeth, my eyes, my fingers,
You act like only men do them job though. It's women that do them same things every day, bro. What you talking about? But Sleeping in the backseat of 5th car.
Physical capacity is always at jeopardy just even being around a woman. Because whether I'm fucking you or not, I got to make sure ain't nobody else fucking you without your permission. Let's just get right to it. You might not never give me no pussy at all as my neighbor, but I still got to make sure the nigga across the street ain't coming in there and raping you because you're a woman. So how dare you out of anybody in the fucking community? You the motherfucker that get attention 100% of the time. You can't never go missing. You, even if a woman say, everybody gonna look. You the only motherfucker that gotta be protected 24 hours, 7 days a week, according to this calendar. And you think you ain't gotta have no accountability? You think you ain't gotta?
Oh, I gotta see that shit. Hell no. I'll make a video on that.
to have no respect? You think you ain't gotta make a motherfucker duty as a man easy? Imagine me being a farmer, and every time I went to sell my food at the farmer's market, people was just saying, yeah, you bitch ass nigga, and you better have you better have that lettuce for us next season, bitch. Would that motivate me to be a farmer? No. So like, imagine living in a world where women don't have nothing nice to say about a man. Niggas ain't shit. Bitches don't got nothing nice to say about a man, but every single time you need anything done, whether it's an emergency or not, you call a man. Your sink fucked up, you call a man. You need something put together off Amazon, you call a man. You got to build your little shit, you call a man. Your car fucked up, you call a man. You're sick, 9 times out of 10, the doctor or the surgeon is a man. Your house burnt down, man. Bitch, you went hiking and fell down the cave with your stupid ass, man. You went
trash.
Young Pharaoh is in love with men. That is crazy.
Need a man.
Man, that's what I'm saying. At 100% a point, for 100% of your life, for the duration of your life, a man who is not your father still has to play a fatherly role to you.
Yeah.
And imagine,
I like how you said the word duty. That's our duty as men, is to also bring structure to the women. So
right. So imagine a bitch talking to you crazy all day, or imagine a bitch being sneaky and lying and not taking no accountability.
No accountability, yeah.
But I gotta still guard this bitch and protect this bitch.
That's why you saw that new study before you go. Like, you saw that new study where they said about 79% of men that are in relationships, they apologize even when they're right. And I was saying that basically most men are yes men. Like the men that are really husbands, like not all, but most men who are in relationships and marriages, they are somewhat of a yes man, you know. And it's like they even when the woman is in the wrong, sometimes they just lie, be like, yeah, I'm sorry. They will apologize for no reason. I'm like, yo, why are you doing that, bro? You look like a sucker. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
well, the nigga probably ain't got nowhere to live. The bitch probably, because bitches is hitting there too. Like I said this earlier, I'm gonna end this here.
Yeah.
Why you think bitches purposely go for street niggas?
Yeah.
They don't really like us. They just know who the fuck we gonna call. We ain't got no friends or no family. And the average nigga hustling. So when this bitch start breaking your shit,
I ain't gonna say he was right about everything during COVID, but that's when he was popping. That's when he had all his followers and everything was during the COVID times. But shit, that was then. We talking about right now though, for real, for real. This nigga a little different. He's not talking that talk right now.
and tearing your shit up and putting their hands on you. You afraid to call 911 because nigga, you got a brick of coke in the house.
Oh yeah.
Why you think? Like I said, like why you think women
women like street niggas because they have control over y'all?
Yes.
Oh, I never.
That's what I'm saying, nigga. My baby mothers did it to me.
Yo,
my baby mother, my son mother used to be wild, but you know what she used to say? I call you. You can get out. You got. So it's like, dude, you using the fact that the government is oppressing me as a window for you to do some oppressive shit. And you know that I can't even, a part of my parole is I can't even have government contact. I go to jail just for calling them. So if you in here tearing this motherfucker apart, I'm gonna go to jail.
I don't know. I don't know. He from Caribbeans or something. He do have an accent though, but I don't know. He do sound funny as hell though.
Jail just for calling 911. I gotta just let you tear this motherfucker apart. Bitches always pick street niggas because we the easiest to get away with abusing.
Oh,
they do. They don't really like, and then the average nigga ain't got no disrespect. Not to cut you off disrespect. Then the average nigga is not articulate. He probably don't have a good literacy. So not only are you easy to abuse, they feel like they could whoop your ass in court on paper, nigga, because you can't write. You can barely write a paragraph.
Yeah, you kind of dumb down. Women don't. That's another thing. Women don't like intellects. When you get too intellectual, You're too smart. You can see through the bullshit. You can cut right to the manipulation.
Abusive women don't like intellects.
Abusive women.
Because they can't abuse you.
Yeah.
But a bitch that's not abusive, she gonna run to one of us.
Right.
But a woman that's like,
a heel woman.
I want to be able to tell this nigga to suck my dick when I feel like, because hoes say that.
Yeah.
I want to be able to break this nigga shit. I want to be able to bother this nigga. They not gonna go for me or you. They gonna go for a nigga that they feel like if this going to a courtroom, you already look like the bad guy anyway, nigga. You got felonies, you was on parole. Like women are purposely picking hood niggas, but they not picking hood niggas because they really like you. They picking hood niggas because you're the easiest to bully.
Yeah.
The government already looking at you crazy anyway. All my felonies on my record is violent. I don't have nothing but violence. So even though I ain't been in the street.
Bro, your only felony is when you motherfucking got caught running with the damn gun. What is you talking about? What's violent about you running away with a gun, bro? What are you talking about? You act like we don't see your nigga. We see you, see us, see you, motherfucker. Like, what you talking about, bro?
Reason I was 17, the moment one of my baby mothers said I hit him, even though it wasn't true, I already looked at guilty because that's all the fuck I got on my record.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm gonna end this here. If you go watch the 20 verse 1 challenge, all of the niggas on there be at least thousandaires. They all got at least $250,000. It'd be surgeons on there, police on there, military on there, all kind of niggas. And I do mean black men, all kind of black men with all kind of jobs. Bitches always pop their balloons. I seen a bitch pop her balloon on a nigga that was a surgeon. You know why? Because you can't get over on this nigga and manipulate this nigga. But the nigga with his pants sagging, nigga ain't got his GED.
You manipulate.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna wash him in court because the court's already looking at him like he a damn fool.
Yeah, you gonna be one up with him. Yeah.
Nigga running around with the pistol on him. The gun is unregistered. Yes, that bitch gonna punch you in the mouth while you driving. Yes, that bitch gonna start fucking you up because what you gonna do? Call 911, nigga. You got an unregistered firearm on you. So the thing is, bitches always pick.
Oh, they get away with everything. I see that. Why do some men make it seem like, oh, they like hood niggas because
they didn't know no better.
They like tough and they're aggressive, and it's like,
Mark my words. When you post this video, this specific part is gonna have the most comments because most niggas don't know. I didn't know at first. I thought bitches just genuinely liked me because I was a hood nigga and they was older and they wanted to feel young. And I'm
him and Fifth twiddling fingers again.
17. I'm talking to bitches that's 30, 35.
Hey, bro, because I attract older women only. I don't attract younger women. I think it's because I'm not too street. Like, of course, I'll fight a nigga, but I'm not like too gangster like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
balance, right?
30 plus. And I think younger women, bro, woo, no.
Yeah,
they all looking for street niggas and drama and all that. And I'm like, man, I ain't gonna get it.
Because it's easy to throw you away because you're gonna throw away yourself.
Yeah.
Imagine, nigga, it's a woman right here. She talking to 4-5 niggas that's all on parole and probation. Even if you don't know, she know that. So, nigga, when it's time for her to after she get the whatever the fuck she wanted out of y'all, she gonna do something for you to violate. She gonna do something for you to violate. You gonna accidentally violate yourself. This nigga gonna crash. Like I said, I'm gonna end this here. Women picking motherfuckers that's in the streets because we the easiest to take shit from and throw us in the garbage because the government is already waiting.
Well, I guess you proved the point there because Martina ate your ass up, nigga.
And throw us in the garbage.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. You kept us woke on this one, man. You really, a lot of people feel like they woke, but you're not really woke until you can read, not just the government, but read between men and read between women. You gotta read everybody, even if it hurts. You gotta read these women, man. You gotta be woke to this shit, bro.
Yeah, and tell these hoes that. Start asking these hoes for all my niggas that's ex-street niggas. And like I said, I've been to college. I like to say I got a good balance. But I say this.
Yeah, you are very intellectual, man.
Think about it. I've been in white schools all my life. So I have a good balance, but my family kicked me out when I was a kid. I had to survive.
Yeah,
so however the fuck that came out, that's how that came out. And here I am. I say this. If you a hood nigga, when bitches start running, I love hood niggas, I love a street nigga. Some bitches may. But especially if the bitch older than you, ask her. Especially if you a young nigga right now and you see this, you running around, you got the blick roll on you, I ain't mad at you. But that 30-year-old bitch you fucking, that 35-year-old bitch you fucking, ask that bitch for real why she really talking to you. That bitch is talking to you because that bitch know for a fact you afraid of 911. That's what it is, nigga. She know you got the pistol on you, nigga. You ain't calling that bitch to smack the shit out you, nigga. You ain't calling. calling 911. And then if she smack you at 1 o'clock, you ain't gonna have a pistol off you till 9 o'clock at night. So when you put the pistol down and go smack that bitch back, you going to
What is he even fucking talking about?
jail because nigga, you gonna look. What you gonna say?
Yeah,
What you gonna say?
Right.
She gonna call. She gonna be like, he put his hands on me. What you gonna say? Oh, I'm hitting her back for smacking me earlier. Well, why you didn't call us at 1 o'clock? Because I had a big ass 4/5 on me that I wasn't supposed to have. So I said to say this, man, listen to me.
Yeah.
Stop letting these hoes disguise the fact that they are abusive underneath the excitement of they want a street nigga. They do not want no street nigga to love you and marry you, nigga, and to build you up. Because if they did, they would do it. What bitch in the world has picked a street nigga up, helped them go get a doctorate degree, and helped the nigga open a business? Not one bitch. Every bitch that say she love a street nigga, the nigga end up always dead or in jail or they broke up. No bitch actually ever have a fairy tale ending with a street nigga because they not looking to actually come in your life and pick you up, because that's not what a woman does. That's what men do.
Mm-hmm.
Me and him will go date a woman who's
his reaction was fruity as hell. Hold on, what he just did?
Come in your life and pick you up, because that's not what a woman does. That's what men do. Me and him will go date a woman who's not as educated or not as financially well off. And we'll pick you up.
We build.
It's not in a woman's DNA nature to pick no man up. They going to get a nigga that they could abuse and for as long as possible until nigga either you crash yourself out or you go to jail, because you gonna look crazy in court, because you gonna say, when they say, how long has this woman been doing this? And you say, yeah, we've been together for 2 years. This bitch been wilding for 2 years. It's always gonna come down to this one question: why you didn't say nothing? And you always gonna never be able to answer that question unless you willing to snitch on yourself. Because the first thing you gotta say is, well, I ain't call y'all because she know I be selling heroin. You know what I'm saying? Right. I didn't call y'all because she know I had a pistol with me. I didn't. So like I said, if you a hood nigga, 9 times out of 10, you being abused, nigga.
Yeah. Man, I appreciate you,
that's why I thank you. And I'm gonna end that right there. Go ahead, sir.
Man, I appreciate Young Pharaoh, man. We gotta definitely get another one on the man. You definitely broke a lot of things down. Crazy breakdown of
that nigga ain't say shit. You ain't ask him no real questions or nothing.
Messiahs, prophets, just understanding the unhealed feminine energy as well. It's definitely like important to be woke to not just healed feminine energy, but unhealed feminine energy, because you have to be able to see both. That's a balance. So definitely appreciate you, Young Pharaoh. And now I'll have you share this video as well, so we can get these numbers up, man.
I will share this video, and any other way I can promote it, I will. I even let my TikTok audience know whenever you post it to go watch it. I even do a live stream and do the same thing I did for 6 or 7 today. I think I had like 500, 600 motherfuckers in there. I'm gonna do the same thing for you, and I'm gonna do all I can.
He lying like a motherfucker. Yeah, 87 people in that chat.
And to get my audience or any audience's attention to this video.
Yeah, your audience is stronger. It was in that 6, 7 video, and they were in the comments. They were like, your audience is still big, man. So they
I gotta get in. I ain't even watching you. I gotta get in there and look. I ain't gonna lie. I just been making sure I got a roof.
Nah, bro, you had like your comments was flooded. Everybody was sending up.
I just been making sure I got a roof.
Nah, bro, you had like your comments was flooded. Everybody was sending up for you to like, yeah, bro, he's back. So they back, man. That was motivated me to kind of get this video back. I was like, man, I really like, I've been wanting to get you for a while. So yeah, man.
That's love. So
keep on, brother.
Salute to you for bringing me on. Much love to everybody that's watching. Y'all can follow me on TikTok at Young Pharaoh TM. That's YOUNGPHARAOHTM. My Twitter is the same exact thing. My Instagram is Young_Pharaoh TM. And whoever got my Young Pharaoh TM name, please come up off it so I can have all my social medias match. And with that being said, yes, this was a beautiful interview. And whenever you're ready to have me back, let me know and I'll be back.
Yes, sir, brother. All right.
Salute, y'all.
All right, y'all. That's the interview right there. That's the interview right there. But look, I'm going to still show y'all what I told y'all I was going to show y'all real quick. This little clip. He keeps saying that the NOI called him back in his younger days and threatened to kill his kids. Same thing he said about Rashad Jamal, but it was actually a prank. That shit never really happened. So let me pull this up real quick. Couple seconds. 1 second. Hold on. All right, hold on. Here we go. Give me 2 seconds.
So guys, as you know, as you've been following along with me, we know.
This from my video. This is just a little clip. This from when Pharaoh and Golden first got together all the way to the end. Like, I got that whole shit. But it's about to show y'all that the NOI never threatened to kill his kids.
Pranking him again, but we're gonna be spray painting his car, and he's gonna think that's somebody else spray painting his car, and he just woke up, you know, crazy. I had my brother prank call him the other day. If you guys follow him on Instagram, you've probably seen his post saying somebody from the NOI prank called him or something like that. So, you know, I'm gonna use that to my advantage. It was actually my brother. So, you know, he called him the other day. If you guys follow him on Instagram, you probably
Hold on, wait, I
think
heard
that
that
somebody
right.
else spray painted his car, and he just woke up, you know, crazy. I had my brother prank call him the other day. If you guys follow him on Instagram, you probably seen his post saying somebody from the NOI prank called him or something like that. So, you know, I'm gonna use that to my advantage.
That never happened. He started out his whole damn career lying and shit. When he challenged the NOI, he knew what he was doing. He knew Golden and her brother pranked him when that shit happened. That shit never happened.
It's actually my brother, and we're gonna just do this. Yeah, let's get started.
That's that little Mustang he always talking about. He act like he was raw and clean. Look at that little. See how Golden pranking him, got the NOI on the car and shit. So the NOI never, like, to my knowledge, according to this video right here, they never like pressed him like that. He just needed a storyline, and that's what it was.
Don't let it. Are you playing with whipped cream on my tires? Are you kidding? Yeah, you did come off, right? I was like, so it's like whipped cream on my face. I know we're not talking, no shit. I have no clue. That's a left on right.
It was a prank. All that hard shit he was just talking, how he press niggas, he do this, he do that. This nigga went in the house, grabbed a towel, he talking shit to the car. Who did this to you? Nigga, you wasn't like that, and you still ain't like that. It's okay.
There's somebody playing, you see this? Oh, you did this?
Look, you see somebody playing, he ain't say, "Who the fuck did this to my shit? What's up?" Like,
I'm like, not playing the girlfriend, right? See, and it was you. Listen. Listen. Excuse me. Y'all playing games. It's crazy because I did a video. I was doing a video and I was going to say in my video, I'm like, listen, don't play like this here because you will get killed. I was going to say, if I can't.
he wasn't saying nothing like that, y'all. We heard you. With your little Michael Jackson curl in the front.
At you, it's not gonna be the way. I swear to God, I'm not even mad right now. Because I was about to say, okay, if I catch you outside my shit, it's gonna be a homicide. It's not gonna be a type of game. Right now, I have to say Janae Aiko, but I don't know. Like, you mean like R&B rap?
It's only a
But you
couple more
got it
minutes
right.
of this clip. I'm gonna play the full video. That shit like 2 hours though, so
That was kind of a trick
I've been
question.
on
Though.
for a minute
Yeah.
already.
No genre, none of that.
I don't know how long.
Now it's getting spicy. What's my favorite animal?
Say it louder.
What's my favorite animal? Go ahead and get that thing ready. Oh, let me take my shirt.
Do it have to be a specific animal?
What's my favorite animal? It's specific to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on and end it right
I'm gonna
here.
say
It ain't nothing
cobra.
too much. I'm gonna go on and end it right here. Ain't too much on this shit. But shit, y'all, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me though. Got a live little interview, and then we got to see that this nigga been lying for 15 years on goddamn NOI. They did not say that shit to you, bro. Golden Brother prank called your ass, and you still talking about that shit to this very day, nigga. Stop lying, bro. But man, I appreciate y'all, rocking with me. If you ain't hit that like button, go on and hit it for me. I'm gonna be back soon though. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night.